if you want to change your life from now on, dapat na kay successful habit. Dapat imo one week productive. So people are very not conscious about it yet. And I want you guys to be conscious because here, my God, we're not gonna do this business because we just want income. We want to do this business because we have a dream to achieve in life. Para ko, every day, ako ang paningkamot ba, it's about reaching a specific target, dream or goal in life. Di ko ganahan work here for income. I'm not excited to work for income. And anything we do, dapat pattern yun sa word big time. Dapat ato i-build is like a agency. No? So, I believe everyone here, wala isadly capable. Because for me, after we got out of this room, all we need is just idea. We learned it afternoon. You can build a dynasty of your own. Ako lang is, we have to understand mga, to build a dynasty, to build a successful business ninyo today, it involves huge failure. What type choice? Hindi ta willing mo agi o failure, hindi ta willing ma-discourage, and then during the time ma-discourage ta, atong mindset is mo quit ta, and then people, two types. When people meet obstacles and challenges, na isa mo think, di gini para ako. And I know the feeling because ako sa una yung anak ko. No? Every time I encounter challenges, stumbling block, anything I do, lagi sa kumain. Si kong ask myself that question nga, mas hindi ni para ako. No? And when I started and with Pro Life, I failed, it's because of that mindset. Si kong analyze. Daghan kong yun ako na in life nga, hindi mo work, kanina sad, hindi mo work, kanina sad. In short, ang akong mindset yun, dapat usbo na to daan karon nga, this is about why atrasay. If you want to succeed, walay atrasay. If we are to succeed today, this is a one-way street. Wala ni siya atrasay. And I want you guys to be there good. Kamu founding member. Every founding member is very special and significant to me. Dili pwede matap, pwede ta mapunan, pero di ta pwede makuhaan. No, be there for each other. This business, always remember, write it down. This business is for you to keep, not for you to quit. A lot of people mo join, they quit. Mura mag nahimo ni negosyo ka as quitting business. We're not here to quit, guys. If you already started, nana kay na learn, nana in a small way, in a way, nana jud kay na learn nga idea. Ang kanang idea with the right application will change in your life. So now, if we see AXA before as a company, as our career, for me, AXA is just a part of our business. AXA is our tool. Our career, our business is the MACC. How good you are in designing, how good you are in planning, how good you are in executing, MACC is the business. It's the core of the business. MACC apply any company in, you can represent any company, any product, any industry. MACC is the core. You need to understand that it's the one that's running your business. AXA is our tool. MACC is our business. So now, MACC, you know that, right? Manpower. Ikaw, kita, di ba? That's manpower. This is activity ratio. This is case productivity. This is case size. We treat it as metric. We treat it as scorecard. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Now, before, we used to treat this as scorecard. This is not scorecard. This is blueprint. This is design. We must understand this by heart. If di ta kasabot ani by heart, that's the reason you will see a lot of managers wala ni perform. Because what kasabot? If I'm gonna analyze someone from kanang other managers ba, matanaw ko kana ganing, they seem to look like very lost. Ilang life, isura recruit eh. Huwag mo ba recruit eh? Akong tao di ba mag-recruit eh? Di ba? Sounds kind of familiar? Lisod recruit. Lisod baligya. Way mo appeal. Way mo palit. Way interesado. Ang ni-appeal, way halin mo. Nung, if imong negosyo yung ana, honestly, dili ka madugay. Honestly, kung ako negosyo yung ana, di ka madugay. But always remember, there's always a way to make things work. There's no such thing in this world na dili mo work. Insurance, kung dili ni bulletproof, if you have enough rejection to put my product down, I will quit AXA. Meaning, I'm standing here today with 100% confidence. Wa mo'y balibad, mahatag na ko today nga dili makapalit og insurance ang isa ka tao. Or di manginhanglan og insurance sa isa ka tao. 100%. Example, estate planning lang daan, estate taxes. You know, when you see AXA, it seems to be very complicated. Attorney Cabrera, specialized kuno, unya some branches will conduct estate planning yun with a lawyer. Guys, you don't need that. You don't need that. How I do estate planning with iNetwork? Grabe, murag usad lang ka sentence. You know, Uncle, bisag unsay mong paagi in life, I guarantee you, life insurance is the cheapest way to settle your estate taxes. Uncle, I'm not here to compare insurance with lawyers. I'm not here to compare insurance with BIR connections. I'm here today, I'm gonna tell you this, whether you will agree or not. Life insurance is the cheapest way to settle your estate taxes, even if you have lawyers, even if you have contacts sa BIR. Do you want to know why? Simple. Imong asset at 1 billion, imong estate tax pila, 6%. 60 million. 60 million na kay lawyer. Your lawyer managed to reduce your estate tax from 60 with the presence of lawyer, nimo 40, right? Di na masiro. Now, you have a BIR connection. Your 40 becomes 20. And honestly, Uncle, honestly, Mr. Client, everyone is already satisfied and everyone's already very proud of that procedure. But I would agree also, Uncle. But you know, insurance is not versus all those things. It will reduce. Insurance is the end product, further reduction. From 1 billion, estate tax is 60 million. Lawyer, BIR connection. Then here comes insurance. Insure ka 20 million, how much will you pay? You know, maybe 700? 700,000 per year. Mr. Client, it's up to you. Di ka ganahan maka-income ko, makomisyonan, tika, it's up to you. End of the day, just think about the savings. No? Honestly, client, ako commission 30%. Pilay mo masave. But if you don't want to earn, don't want me to earn because that's the concern of every client. Hindi ganahan mo commission ng agent, let it be. Just call me kung maka-decide ka. No? For me, huwag man ko diri mo sa stop. Huwag man ko diri to prove that I'm better than your lawyer, I'm better than your BIR. This is the computation. Kibaw mo, even kamo here today. This one makes sense. Give me objections to this. Huwag kayo ma-object. Why? This is what I call bulletproof presentation. Did AXA teach us this one? Wala. Taas a process to be certified estate planner. End of the day, di man tumaminaw ang client, ana. But guys, again, I like AXA trainings. Ako lang pasabot. Trainings, you need to use or you need to develop it as a weapon. Si training is raw material. This is the weapon nga atong gi-drive gawa sa raw material. Ani man ni guys, inyong negosyo today, onboarding and activation. So sa MACC, core of your business, onboarding activation. Summarize your business here in AXA. Muna akong tanaw ko, a lot of people lost, di ka perform, lost man. Katag kay gunahuna, daghan kay kuan si Aksa nga di na nila mapuzzle, mabuo ang puzzle. So this business seems to be very complicated and very hard. We're here to make it very easy and very simple. From hard to easy, from complicated to simple. If that will happen, guys, you know, you will perform. Lisod man nga business, you have to make it easy. Complicated man ang ato ang di-provide nga system. You have to make it simple. End of the day, summarizing, what will lain negosyo, guys? Onboarding, activation. Pasod mong agent, paalinon ninyong agent, end of the day period mo na ito negosyo diri. This is the core. Okay? This is the supplement. Supplement. This magnifies your core results. This is the first time na dunggan ninyo ni?
Yes.
This is the supplement, this is the core. But we are taught that these are metrics. This is, guys, this is not scorecard. People treat it as scorecard. How will you perform if this is your scorecard? Scorecard, di ba, atong treatment, scorecard is not our ally. We hate scorecard. But we want strategy. Make this into your ally. Number one, onboarding. Simplify your business. Guys, honestly, unsa may source of recruit? Give me 2 source of recruit. 2 source lang, simplify. I said think about platforms. Simplify recruitment. 2 source of recruit. Direct? Indirect. Grabe ka simple, guys. Direct, indirect, guys. Direct, gikan nimo personally. Indirect, gikan sa imong tao. Baon ang mo source of recruit. Bisan bali-balihon nimo negosyo, mao rin ay source of recruit. Duhan ka. Gikan sa imong personal effort, gikan sa imong tao. We need both. We need both. Ngano hinay mga unit heads mo, bro? Daghan hinay. Why? Dirira. You need both. You need both. So we identify activity as an gikan paon. Activation. Some simple question. Unsaong pagpahalin sa inyong mga tao? Ato is manpower pila ka mong imong tao ug unsaong pagkuha og tao. Next question is unsaon nato pagpahalin sa inyong tao? So maybe you want to brainstorm, you want to give me some answers. There's no right and wrong answer. We need to brainstorm. We need to treat this type of meeting nga mo exchange mo conversation, and in the event nga wa pa ta maanad since the past, because ako ko agree ko because di man ta built-in good nga cooperative ta sa meeting because naanad ta maminaw. But I want to encourage you to be participative, because if you want to have a change life, we must change the way we do things. We must change the way we join meetings. So give me answer, guys. Dalahan ko mo work in your mind. Activation. Unsay makapahalin sa inyong tao? In short, what will increase the closing ratio of your people? We need to know it by heart. We need to be doing that. Because by now, we need to know these things, because atong negosyo mupasod og tao ug mupahalin og tao. And we cannot perform if what about unsay makapahalin sa tong tao. Incentives is supplement. It multiplies the performance.
Product knowledge.
Product knowledge, skills.
Awareness.
Okay? Skills, FNA. Would you say joining Monday Impact will increase their
Yes.
kanabang productivity?
Yeah.
Monday Impact. ADD is dili. Okay? So there is a taon na sa activation.
What's your game plan?
What's your game plan? I like that. Isa pa. FNA, nice. I will add here because you're PD. PD. health, and wealth.
JFW.
Right. And I like that because for me, among the weapon ang pinaka-deadly,
JFW.
that's the weapon you need to start with. And that is why I want unit heads to be champion in selling. Unit heads, believe me, 19 years. Ang unit head may mubaligya, mausay mo kusog. Ang may mubaligya nga unit head, makapahalin siyang tao. And that's the skill you need to develop. And dali na kayo na-develop na skill because that's all about ideas. Ideas, understanding. Ako ro, simple. I'm not only to give you knowledge and skill. Diba? Access giving you knowledge and skill. My role, if I want you to perform, dapat ibutang na ko sa inyong heart, di na ko ibutang sa inyong brain. Ako ibutang ninyo sa inyong brain, pareha na sa ibutang ni Aksa na to, right? Knowledge, training, daghan kay certification. By the end of the day, namaligya ta, nang-recruit ta with courage, namaligya, nang-recruit ta with excitement, namaligya ta, nang-recruit ta with passion. Atong gipakamatyan, atong negosyo sa Aksa, ining ma-discourage na, luya na rin ta, kay wala man tay core. You don't have a core strength because walay anchor imo heart sa negosyo. Number one nga naman. Kaya wala sa kasing-kasing ang negosyo. Anything should be in your heart and in your mind. You think with your brain and you act with your heart. So for me, JFW is the deadliest weapon. Basic of the basic. How I restart Tan Dynasty? Puhunan JFW. I recruit directly and do JFW. So, guys, simple kayo guys. If you want makahalin iyong tao, maura ni siya. What na ilain. So this will onboard your people. Always remember the size of your team is the size of your business. Kung ganahan kay mong team, imong negosyo gamay, kung ganahan ka mag-ablig, isa lang ka 7-Eleven, then imuhang manpower na po, then your negosyo is 7-Eleven size. But guys, we want Metro Ayala. How many tindera si Metro Ayala o how many cashier? 500? Guys, if you have 500 manpower, I bet you yung income or Metro Ayala. Business, sometimes people see is ginansya markup sa isa ka product. Dili siya markup sa product ang negosyo. Business is number of work hours. That's why I love this business. Asa man kabe. Di na lang tamang storya Aksa ha. Pangitag negosyo nga ang iyang scale 500 ka tao in 1 year. Or let's say 100 na lang. Karon dayon pangitag negosyo nga makanegosyo kag something today 100 ka mong imong tao. Kaya ba nimo na or dili? Do you have the resources to open a business nga mo hire ka manwildo kag 100 ka tao? You don't have. That's why I love this business. Because Aksa business, you don't need capital to own 100 people scale of business. Matay kung maablit ang grocery, ka-afford mo sa yung 100 ka tao. And Aksa's the only business, the more you hire, walay cost, dili mo sa ka overhead. Yan naman, if you have 1 advisor and then you have 100 advisor, don't tell me ang inyong overhead every month mo dako tungo sa salary. No. Sweldo ka, overhead pa ka. The more you hire, because the more you want results, the more you pay. Here, walay additional cost. But again, you need to know, you need to accept, you need to put it by heart that Aksa is a business. Dili ni siya career, dili ni siya job. Nga umusod ka, di ba? Mentality na to, if mo trabaho ta, if lisuran ta, dili ta comfortable, di ba? Mangita ta na yung trabaho. Don't treat it like that because we are not here to work. We are here to be a businessman. Ang negosyante, nig-abli, nasa isipyat, manirado rin siya na yun. Dili, oy, yan, pakamatyan, hantod yung mo ginansya. That should be the behavior. And that is why daghan kayo dili ka adjust because dili ka shift from employee mindset to be a businessman mindset. Business mindset, you have to make it work. Employee mindset, if you don't like your job, you apply for another job. If dili ni mo ni i-treat as life and death, you'll never succeed here. Honestly, you'll never succeed if you don't treat this as life and death. But believe me, if inyo i-treat ang life and death, you will really say, worth it yun. Guys, 200, 300,000 a month is a very simple design. May nga mo taon, ano di man mo in town? Sa'yo na kinaabtong 200,000. And of course, no, you cannot ask advice, you cannot ask mentoring to someone who asa nakatilaw og 200,000. A lot of manager will say you will earn this and that. But ilang income nga na kadako. Kung ba sila kabot ang income, was na what it takes to earn to reach that income level. Honestly, storya ra na tanan. And that is why istorya nila, inisod ninyo sa iyo to kung gawas ra because di siya mo duot because dili siya tinuod. Ako, I know how I increase my income from day one. From 5,000 up to my income today. Kibaw ko what it takes. Kibaw ko kung sa kagrabe ang sacrifice. Kibaw sa kung sa inyong patong. So here, direct, indirect. And these are the activities, okay? And kung sa may mga makapadanghan sa halin sa inyong taong na halin. Kung sa pagpadanghan sa halin sa inyong taong na halin. Support. This is where you use the supplements. Apat, dapat. ISC trips. Sapat. Incentives. ARRP. Wala siya nilang fixed productivity. If balik ka sa manpower, this one, ARRP. CAO challenge. Okay. MRP. MRRP. Kailang kabaw mo which initiatives para sa unsang category so that you can use it and supplement into your business because end of the day, you have a business, a design. We grow our team not from our effort. Kibokang napadako ni Tanay na state is the system. It's the business. Mularga ko 6 months, uli na ko, nidaghan di po manpower, nidaghan di po ng haling. Why? Because it's a system. That is why uban teams, ilang haling gikan sa effort sa manager. That's why man ako ba, I don't have that same kanang motto in life because I believe we don't fish for people. We teach people how to fish. We don't fish for our people. Number one, I want you to avoid, which is the biktima ko sa una. You will become an agent of your agent. Ilang halin gikan sa inyong effort. Well, I'm not saying this is not a good strategy. But make sure JFW is not about closing sales, but about giving them, showing them the right way to do it. Because if immunity abuse, you will become an agent of your agent. And that is for me a no-no. You don't want to end up being the agent of the agent. Sila na inyong manager. Under na mo nila. And guys, ayaw mo build ang culture yun nga kana bang every time halinan inyong tao, I don't want it to happen to you guys na inyong tao mga ibang ka because nakahalis na maka-override ka, no? They must understand your override is yours. Whether they have sales or not, you will have override from someone. People really, kana bang mo man mo biragot sa culture. You need to avoid that culture nga maningil inyong ahinti ninyo. Kay tungod na halinan sila, kibawas na mo'y override, maningil og bangka, maningil og premium, ana ba? No. Anara inyong tao nga, it's because of your mentoring and care for them, support for them, mo na nakahalin sila. I'm not saying we won't be grateful sa itong mga tao. I'm not saying that. We're not promoting a culture nga ungrateful. But we just want them to have the right mindset and right understanding mga naa sila aning negosyohan, nakasaksin sila because imo sa nangyaguan. And number one, inyong override, dili gikan sa ilang income. Wa man sila may nusi. Unya ko say halin, nay halin ang uban, who cares? Wa ko override mo, ay pamaligya. Basta di ko utama nimo. We don't owe anyone here. But we appreciate support. So here, apat dapat ISC, unsa pa yung mga trips, those for those?
Australia, New Zealand.
Those for those. They say, diha lang sa talimit. Okay? This is to supplement the activity ratio. This is to supplement the activity ratio. And the case size, people ask me, so pagpadako sa case size. Di ba? And ang answer ni Ansa, unsa man? Training, di ba? I agree, Mansan. Training, estate planning, investment. Okay? EP, O,
Axis.
Axis, overall billing, investment, di ba? But people fail to realize yun. Guys, kung ganahan mo na po inyong halin, case size, taas inyong persistency, profile na ninyo sa inyong recruit, guys. And that is why we really invest in ourselves also, so that we'll be capable of attracting big fish. Ako, mayroon mga tao nga tanday na si social ginagilas nila. Well guys, wala mitang nag-invest among sa akong galingon to be social o para makahambog. We're not in this business para makahambog. But we are here to bring up our image to the level that we can recruit the wife of the businessman. We can also set appointment with the business people. Duhara ni ka prospect, guys. Write it down. Mura lang airplano. Economy class, meaning the working people. Business class. Duhara yun na ka profile. Economy or business class. If you want to go to higher, people always ask me, yun sam nimo sa una nga hindi ka katuhan sa mga high network pero din ito ko sila nimo. Again, it's simple. That's why when part of this business is we have to upgrade ourselves. You need to show a brand that you're serious. You need to show the brand that you're competitive. You need to show the brand, a brand na you are the best in what you do. So particular kay me sa among image, especially social media nga, when people see us, tatak aksa, nagyan tatak dynasty. Tinghalan when the first thing people see you, champion is aksa. Because there's two ways to recruit. Yun ang gusto mo. Two ways to recruit. Invite. Di ba? Invite, we recruit. Invite ADD, whatever. And what's the other one? Attract. While everyone, when I started 2012, while everyone is inviting, Tan Dynasty is inviting at the same time, attracting people. Mo nang ubante mo reklamo. Reklamo tong isa, ni BJ. Kansi kay may BJ, ano? Kansi kay may mo recruit mo ato nila Tan Dynasty. It was BJ. They did not, mo na mo happen o basa na nila gi-earn. The privilege that people choose to be your affiliate is to be earned, right? Just the same as you guys. I'm not saying I deserve you, but I think wala sa may tingali ni prepare for this event nga mo happen that we will be one of your kanang pilianan. Guys, dili gyud mo consider na mo if we are not attracting people. And I want you guys, write it down. I want you guys to be very attractive in this business. You can write it down. Ha? Yes. Muna may isla nga, Tan Dynasty, kay mga arte kay Kitsura, wapa kay ana-ana, kuyaw na sila. Guys. Because for me, honestly, di ba, bisag kita siguro Mike, bisag si Ace, yo, bisag mo palit ang auto na ham sa tawong entertain na to kanang suraan ko ato tanbang ko na musugat na to kanang naka-make up di man kihalang gwapa pero you know limpyo ba masaligan ba want the choice Oo, makuha do not judge a book by its cover, but most often people judge a book by its cover. You don't have a choice. Di ba? So, lahi yun if presentabilita. So that is one thing I want you to invest in, to start a new journey sa itong collaboration, because believe me guys, you will be amazed yun. You will be amazed with the result when you start investing in yourself. Duha man invest in AXA, invest in yourself. Always two things, always two things. Even if we sell, go to client, talk to client, two things could always. So here, two things. Invest in AXA, invest in yourself. So here, training profile. Why? You have to understand. Dapat genius sa kaning negosyo. Kinsay mo market o class A client? Class A advisors. Right? Kinsay best mo market o class C? Class C advisors. A advisor, market o class C, di mo sinabot, lahi mag-life. Lahi man itong concern, lahi itong problema. Class C advisor, di saan maka-market o class A. The best is to be at par, just like boxing. Gano, Pacquiao mo kontra ni Tyson. Di masab. Di ba? Hindi kayo. Muna yung munang laon. Kung kani, ako lang i-review because after this LACC, you need to make it into a system. You make a man. What is man? Complicated kayo atong i-simplify. What is man? What is man? So kani, ako rin guys, additional sa to topic this afternoon. This is, I just want you to go back to the basics ba. What is man, guys? Ganito ka-simple. Atong kalendaryo, man. Morning, afternoon, night. Complicated kayo mga tao mo din. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't want to work Sunday. I don't want to work night time. Ang nabili ni mo, kana na lang. Saturday afternoon, busy ko. Kana na lang. Monday impact. Kano sa inyo team huddle, Mike?
TTHS and then Friday.
Buntag?
Lunchtime.
Lunchtime na rin ito. Ato na.
Afternoon na.
Sige. Dire inyong huddle.
Yes.
O? Saturday?
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Every afternoon?
Yes. 12:30.
Gabi how? Huwag ganin niya na. Nasabihin ko ba, nindot na kayong activity. I think, ang supplement na lang ang kuwang ba. Meaning, unsay atong itudlo sa itong mga tao para pas-pas silang halinan. Kana alone will change the result. Okay? Gwapo mo mong core. Gwapo kayong basics. Next is, I will dedicate Wednesday JFW. Friday, maybe leaders meeting diri. Diba? Or zone 3, ana. Inyo rin ibalhin, guys. And you can transfer this. And then you want a WYGP here. Kunya, you have product knowledge every Friday. Mga anak ba? You just need to migrate everything sa inyong man calendar. Synchronize mo and you have a business together. Ang beauty sa negosyo, what I really appreciate over the years, daghang kita business partner. Guys, everyone here is a business partner. You don't have to do things your own. You always do things as a group. So dako kay mong masave na effort. So inaana ra siya, and then you supplement, dapat master mo sa pag-supplement, dapat natay knowledge nga itudloan eh. And then natay capacity to get higher profile advisor. Ayaw mo hadlok doon ng high profile advisor. Asawa sa negosyante. Ibaw ka sila mas interesado mga kwarta. I want you to erase that mindset. Insurance is for the people na may kwarta. Insurance is for the people na may income. I'm not sure ha kay kami ako na-notice some people in TD nga na mangod. I'm not sure. Would you agree nga natay usahay mindset nga ang atong mga duolon katong atong githink nga tinghalan ng extra income? Di kita mo duol tong murag datoon. Makarelate mo ingana kasabot ko ana because nakaagi ko ana.
Yes.
No? Murag atong mindset is insurance para sa career nga para sa taong may kwarta. Murag career siya para sa mga way trabaho. Career siya para sa mga nangitang extra income. No, insurance is not that. Actually, this business is for the rich people.
Actually, the rich people have more connections.
Yes.
So that's why they,
Number one, they have the
they're good
capacity
at
to
the
pay.
business.
Di ba? Estate planning pa lang daan. Lamang na ka. Estate planning guys, dato kung i-share ganiha, kwarta na to. Tistingi ra ko ninyo gamit. And you know, I'll teach you how to handle objection. Unhan ninyo ang client. Kumutawag ko, hello sir, kanang ganahan kumusta rin mo about estate planning. Bisag harap-harapan ha. Unhan ako siya. Sir, hibaw ko, imo ko ingnon. Na kay lawyer. Imo ko ingnon daghan ka connections BIR. Imo ko ingnon may pang-invest ka negosyo. Imo ko ingnon daghan niduol nimo about estate planning. But I just want to share to you one simple idea. Na mapasabot nimo dayon. And believe me, it will make sense. We need to meet. I guarantee it will make sense. You don't need to look for time nga dili ka busy. I'm sure na kay free time. Guys, inganak mo appointment. Di ka malibad ang tao. Why? Untag mo guys. Kibaw ko daghan ang idoli mo hindi ka. Di ba kung manawag ka, maingon nga, daghan na kay nanawag na ko. Pass lang ko. Kibaw ko di ka interesado. Kibaw ko daghan na nanawag nimo. Enumerate it guys. Ilista na nadaan guys. Gamitan na dayon. Believe me, mo work siya. Karon dayon, testing tawag ko tao. Kibaw ko daghan na nanawag nimo. Kibaw ko daghan kakaila sa insurance. Kibaw ko nakikaila sa age, pro-life, Sun Life, Manulife, WD, AXA, kibaw ko nakikaila. Kibaw ko na nasa ka-insurance. Eh di ba, nag-ingon nga, ay, naman ko insurance, kibaw na ko na naka-insurance, muna nanawag ko nimo. Kung saan pa man niya pagtubag ron? Wapa, bitaw ka insurance. Nya, maingon pa siya nga. Nya, maingon siya ko siya insurance, kaya di siyang to. Actually, ikaw kung pangita. Dili ka lusog, guys. Bulletproof. We need these skills. Hait kay ba, nga di ka lusog ang tao. Angkol, kibaw mo ko, angkol nga mayon ka na ko. May paibutang ni may partas negosyo. Usahan na itangkol mo, na yung tubag na ko mo. Sure, ko. Kinsa may negosyante di mo yung anak. And I could not agree more. I believe if you want to earn income, invest in business. Business is meant to generate income. But because there's two ways to build wealth, maximize income, minimize expense. We come in maguta sa minimize expense. We minimize estate taxes. We minimize medical cost. We minimize the cost of dying also. That's where we come in. If you want to compete your business with insurance, honestly, di ka magilumba ni mo na. You're a businessman. Nadato ka angkol. Kinsa mo kung advice ni mo. Dato ko ka na ko. But I can really share to you how to use insurance because this is what I do every day. And I talk to businessmen every day. Ito, ang lang ko tinuon. If dili ba mo make sense? 1 billion imuhang estate. Sige na kay lawyer. Maneho ni mo, sa hindi pang buhat din, naimo na lang ng 40 million. Napad yung kay BIR connection. Ay, good. Nahimo na lang 20 million. Patangkol, 20 million, di mo insure? Kailangan ba is 300,000 a year? End of the day, insurance is a further reduction. It's not something better than your lawyer. I'm not better than your lawyer. It's not something also that is more powerful than your BIR connection. I'm not a BIR. What power anak? But insurance is a further reduction. Kwintaha angkol, ayaw palit from me. Kwintaha na angkol, kung mo make sense nimo, tawag ko. Kung makita kang lain way better than this, ayaw kuha. Ingna ko what it is, and I might even join you in that in that solution. No? Iko wa gyud koy maingon nimo angkol. Pustahan na ita. Sana. So, grabe atong bala, grabe atong ipon. Okay? So, next is, tagaan ta mo una. When you recruit, tagaan ta mo sa AXA's competitive advantage because it's very important. Guys, we're AXA. We have the best compensation. We have contest that makes sense. Wapo pagka-design ang contest that drives behavior. But these things, no, sadly, wala gi-discuss. Guys, is there AXA's competitive advantage topic in AM 101? Not, guys. And you're supposed to get people to join AXA. And to get people to join your business, hindi pwede you don't know your advantage, guys. If you wanna win, even in sports, you need to know your advantage. Kung sa may mong lamang, ganahan makakama-champion, kung sa may mong lamang. And then wala tang itudloan ana, so dako kay missing link. Tanawa ra gud, guys. AXA ba? Multi-level structure, mo ba mo nga mo nang the best, and AXA is unique enough. It is only AXA that has UH under UH under UH, and it is perpetual. Forever ang income. Diba AXA, butang nimo na ay branch head, na ay unit head, yan ay advisor, and then nani siya ay advisor. Pwede sa na siya unit head, napod siya advisor, napod siya unit head. And this is forever. You earn first level, second level, third level override. Gets? Guys, dili na pwede sa laing kumpanya. If this advisor gets promoted, direct under BH, total income stream forever. That's why other company, they don't encourage promotion. Kay mas spin off. Name it. Pro-Life, FWD, Manulife, Sun Life, everyone, same structure. Ilang structure is BH, UH, advisor, more ilang structure. They don't have this structure. Grabe na a competitive edge sa AXA. Everybody in your team will be forever yours. Una ako, nag-earn ko from Tony, nag-earn pa ko from Bernard. They don't even recognize na matanday na si sila. But I earned from them every month. Whether we like it or not.
No choice.
No choice, earned it
You're
from.
already part of it.
Gusto lang akong balikan, pero atay na lang.
Kita kong gawad at income. Palit na ng Starbucks. Salamatan nila. Guys, grabe ni ka strong point ha. Because with this structure, you're not afraid to promote. Agree? If you are in the structure of Pro-Life, Manulife, Sun Life, you're gonna be afraid of promotion. That's why, if na may friends sa Pro Life, I challenge you. Pangutan inyo ang mga MDRT friends there. Kanusta ka mag-init?
Assist na.
Ibaw ko sa ila itong bangkay. Ay, mas nindot man agent ko ay problema.
Brainwash.
I-brainwash sila. What happened to Arnel Pahang? Legend of True Life.
Correct.
Arnel Pahang, president pa na sa Luap one time. Grabe ka, full-hearted. Gaano to, how I wish I have someone like Arnel. Today, Arnel, wala sa insurance industry.
Yeah.
You know what happened? Sa kamayo niya, sa siging MDRT, COT, whatever, basing na TOT pa to siya. Na unit head siya. And performing unit head siya, tunay mo siya branch head. Pagka branch head siya, na siya unit head, duha kamaayo. Ang duha kamaayo, sa sobra kamaayo na promoted sa village.
Wag
Wala
ka.
siya gawin siya.
Nawa sa iyang taon. Since na MH to, wa na siya UH na puskan. Na-demote siya to UH, na nabalik siya advisor, and na karon wa na sa. Nabalhin man siya to sa FWD.
FWD siya.
And then nawala na siya now sa FWD.
Nakita may the other week.
Piyawan ta kay na-record mo.
Okay ba?
Kaya nakita sa ban.
Yes, yes. Edit, edit.
Guys, ang tinian, top branch head of Ulay. Bigo na to, Enrico Kwan. Pag-urang ni Kuyo, 3 weeks, 4 weeks ago, kasal sa ni Kelly. They have a term, cannibalism.
Yes.
Ang ilang zone director, like Karo, naman at sila target, pila ka branch head bangko per year. Di ba, atong target BH, ato UH, atong target BD, BHS. Sila na po sila target same as me, nga BHS na appointing. Kung di sila kita o makuha na recruit, mamang-promote sila sa ilang tao. So, ang ilang zone head mang-promote sa ilang mga unit heads para ma-BH. Ang BH, huwag ang tao. Muna lang yung cannibalism, di kaon ang kaugalingon line manpower sa mong kaugalingon kumpanya. Aksa, that is your strength. You need to know that. You need to appreciate that. Muna kami, grabe kayo na mo kalab ang negosyo. Guys, mula yung substitute. Ano yun na lagi kasi important? Gusto mo kita manato, no? Given man yun na nga abi sa mga tao, kung nakinegosyo, ikwas to dato, mag-oragan ini vlog si The Present, ni John Ocampo nga, dili pasabot na kay negosyo dato.
Correct.
Ang dili man tanang negosyante dato. More than 90% siguro of businessman, di man dato. No, even nasa book, 80% of businesses will fail. So, it's the size of your business. Just think about it today. Why bias? Bahala mo. You will think whatever kamu mo brainstorm mo sa iyong own. No? Pero think about that. If we are to open a business with 100 people, is there any other opportunity na mas doable versus your opportunity in AXA? Guys, mas kaya biya nato ma-recruit 100 katao diri. Rather than open anything, may it be your dream business, believe me, I can challenge you. I-draft, i-design, kung ibutang 100 katao imuhang i-hire. Believe me, kaya ba ni mo hire 100 katao? Believe me, kaya ba ni mo musweldo 100 katao? Believe me, kung kaya ba ni mo train 100 katao, supervise and manage 100 katao every month. Diri, libre guys. And to reach 100, na ay nagkan initiative, ARRP, CEO Challenge, MRRP. Grabe guys.
Dili kita yung gasto.
Di kita gagasto. Naglabad gabi di ba kay delayed ang compensation kaysa may naglabad sa O. Kati malanggar di makita. Kita yung nagnegosyo. Ay, ato mga tao, sige itong panawag na to sa pulungan mo musun ang mong commission. But because we have AXA doing the back room, the backstage na support. Next, kibaba mo atong override, pinakadako na sa tanan kumpanya. You have to believe it, you have to put it, you have to be confident, you have to be proud of it. Guys, 35%, believe me. Ang second placer, wala gani ka kumingking, dili makaduol anak. I think the second highest is 22% or 20%. which is Manulife, ProLife's FWD is the same. And speaking about FWD, kibawan mo, di ba, nga nasa buyout scheme,
Mm.
di ba? And people nga dili experience, mailan.
Correct.
Mailan, why? You know, compensation is 1/5. 1/5. That's why, morning QED, okay, ang ila, di rin nagikuha. Hindi mo, payaw. Mo na QVB nila, 22% or 25% ra. Pila may QVB ni AXA top bracket?
45.
45. Ilang gihimo buyout? Muna ay mo kailan na. Ilang gihimo buyout? This is the compensation pie. No? This is incentive. This gives you the income. This gives you the attractiveness. AXA, that's why I appreciate AXA. They don't have time for stupidity ba? Na they will put incentive to attract people and i-perform sa imong tao, gamay siya income. Yan naman, incentive kanos ay ihatag upfront ra upon joining. But forever, dili gikuha, affected ang income forever. Asa man ka, tagaan kag iPad, apil ka pero gamay imong override forever. O wa kay iPad imong QVP, imong override ako kayo. You know, override sa FWD, 25%. And it's forever. Override ni AXA, 35%. And it's forever. Guys, forever ka ni bayad for your
Gidawat
One
na
time.
gamay.
ano yung one time unsa man.
Sinsiyo.
Guys, if imong one time 1 million, sounds good. Take note, 1 million is not the money you will get. 1 million is the name of the package. Ipagwapo lang ba? Mura ng MHP ba nga 50,000 gibranding na to 600,000 package. Ana ra mo ng storya hagod. Anya nindot MHP harap-harapan, di ba? If you're 50,000 package, 50 you ka, 30 you ka. Ila dili. 1 million na package, tagaan ka split into 2. 30-70. Kani ray mo madawat, kani subject to target.
Validation.
Guys, ang formula for the 7% to hit, this one times 3.6 million. If you haggle, I want 2 million. Ah, sige, go ahead, I'll give you 2 million package. May munig, 7.2. The more you ask higher, the more you cannot hit. Sa company, it's just fake. Come on. So, sa mailad lang. AXA don't believe in putting it into incentive na pang upfront lang. That's why I like you, Joff, so much. Because Joff is very concerned on our income, profitability, and Rahul. Because number one, Rahul's priority, profitability per advisor. To be sustainable, for me to be sustainable, for Mike to be sustainable, for you to be sustainable, dapat inyong advisors profitable.
Mm.
If profitable sila, you don't even need to motivate them, you don't even need to look for them. They will produce. Pakamakya nilang AXA. This gives you the income, and this is forever. This is temporary upfront. Come on lang siya. Muna nga, always know that there's two aspects in a package, in a compensation package. The actual compensation and the incentive. Incentives are one time, just like our trips. It's case to case ka na pang-attract. But compensation is your pie, is your share. In short, asa man ka, come on or profit, percentage of share. So, 35%. And you know, AXA, believe me, kung na mo swine ninyo recruit na yung company paminawa and then after niya pag-storya, share ka pila inyong override. Tingnan na. Pila yung override ninyo sa inyong rookies. Same amount. Mga na siya, pila din nyo? 52.5. Oh, 52.5? Ilaha 25 ato 52.5 guys. Kiba man mo right ka na Edor?
Yes.
Attractive dili.
Yes.
Not so right. Believe me, not so right. Wakay na to na top of our heart, di ba? Ganun man. It depends on how it was delivered to us. Ang pag-deliver sa ato, 35 plus 50. Pero if I deliver it to you nga, it's actually 52.5, mas attractive siya. Depende sa pag-communicate. Guys, so you don't have a choice. Whether you like it or not. Inyong override sa inyong rookies, 52.5%. Highest in the industry. Pangutan-atanan inyong kaila sa line company. No such thing. I guarantee. No such thing. And AXA, guys, kamo unit head mo, you are in the best position to earn income. There is one particular year, top 10 unit heads earns more than the top 10 branch head. Di ko mo pa-hypocrite. I'm just gonna tell you honestly. AXA's compensation is unit head focused. Because AXA believes by compensating unit heads, it will make branch heads easier to build the branch. Other companies, ilang mindset is ato i-compensate si BH. Because if we compensate the BH, they will also recruit more UH. Both strategy are good. But in AXA, it's UH focused. Mona, AXA ang heart of the business. Believe me, katong time nga nag-reset ko, 2012, akong plan mag-unit head forever. Because naman ang core sa business. Simple na kayo, inyong tao, inyong atiman. That's it. BHS, it looks easy. Kaya di mo kita sa among trabaho na sa back-end. BH, naghan kay troubleshooting. Bothersome kay mong life. Naghan kay may problema. Tanan issue, tanan ipatabang, ilabay din sa amo. And those things, not productive. Directly productive. Di ba? Appeal sa contest, di ba? Directly productive. Hangyo kay client na bayre GHA. Unit head o isa ka unit head nag-ilog og 20. These things are not productive. And we have to solve it. We have to run meetings. Di isa siya directly productive. Depende ra kung magamit ninyo or di. But unit heads, actual recruit, actual storya clinic, kwarta na yun. Kutan sila Brian Joy Limpolan. They really miss the life of being a unit head. Walay bother ilang life. It's all halin and recruit. But guys, I'm not saying you don't go up. You go up. But what makes you go up is because you have the manpower. The business nga naa. That's why ang uban team mo na magkapakapa og saka. Why? Because how they promote people is when that person approach the branch niya, sir, ready na ko mentally, mahimong unit head. Na ba ko ready mentally? Ready psychologically? No. We promote because you have the base. Example, advisor, nanay na po ka ARRP. Well, it's time to talk for promotion. Inig-promote na siya base. Dili siya zero. Always remember promotion, dili siya tungod ready ka mentally. It's ready ka when it comes to your current situation. Imong business situation. So muna, that's how we do here. Muna nga, the success rate is taas kayo. And eventually, unit head ka, imong mga advisors may unit head po, right? Once 5 imong unit head, you wanna go up to become a BH, you go up. You go up. But honestly, wakay kayo additional compensation if you go up. Because compensation ni AXA, BH, BD, UH, same. First, second level, third level, override. Fixed and straight. Title lang mausap. And more responsibility. I'm sure you will agree, Mike. Bothersome kay ang life. Bothersome kay ang life.
Stressful.
Stressful kayo. So, ako lang is do the business right. Okay? Idol, 30% sa second year, additional sa imong override so mo ng 45.5%. Okay? 45.5%. How you maintain high persistency? Ayaw kayo mo sige baligya monthly. Ayaw kayo. Believe me, mga among halin ni an kasagaran annual o semi-annual na. Wa gani kay semi-annual, annual gyud na. And people ask us for advice. Amo answer, ang annual mo offer mo na annual mo close. Kay ang tendency magud people sell monthly. Kaya ang atong mindset is we have to sell something affordable and barato. It does not apply all the time. Because this is savings, this is investment. The bigger, the better. Dili, the barato, the better. So, atong QBB, maximum 45%. Yeah, believe me, i-compare. Pro-Life, Manulife, Sun Life, compare AXA, health products. Shock ang Pro-Life. Uy, magsige na biya may sharing dito kay kasi ganian tuon na mo pa. So yeah, kay sila health start guys. Should be piha na yung health start return of premium. Baratuha na niya return of premium pag yun. Joint life pag yun. Mura siya maluya, mura siya hawa imis pag-apil kung AXA.
I think Pro-Life critical illness is only up and over a rider.
Right din lang.
And only for 38 illnesses.
Yeah, putog na siya age 59.
What's the purpose?
Yeah, 60 ang age covered. It's the purpose. And ilang rider is not additional sum insured. It's called accelerated. Ngano accelerated? I-minus siya sa imong regular product na BUL. So 1 million BUL, 500,000 critical illness rider. Kung ma-critically ill, 500,000 i-minus sa iyahang BUL. So mabili 500 na lang. AXA standalone guys. He'll start, pagpila ka sa iyo. Si Justin Sumbing, rookie delivery UH, hadlok mo siya maligya nga karon. Naka-TC man siya, in Puerto Rico. Hadlok siya maligya, kaya hadlok siya malinan. Bali yung problema guys, siya grabe every time I use the health deck, close yun ko no. Hadlok mo siya yung story ng client.
Bawal.
Grabe. So kani earn up to 3 levels. Guys, it's only AXA unit head. 3 level down income. Unit head sa laing company, you earn from your direct advisor biya. Wa biya lain, you know that. Kung di kang kalain, you know that. Ano ni John makalain siya sa una.
Yeah, pero
Wala na
sa
to.
advisor man to. Wala na.
You earn sa direct advisor. AXA, you earn from united under you, even if you are united. 3 level down ang AXA whether you like it or not.
Focus na ito pamagya.
So these are the advantage you need to stress. These are the advantage you need to be confident with. Because mo ni yung pinakaalas, mo ni yung pinakabala. But again, these are just compensation, guys. I don't even talk about this. Maka-recruit na ko. How much more if we talk about this? Diba? So, now, tagaan ta mo sa 30-day mega agency blueprint. This is something I want you to do. Either we make it or we break it. No choice na. I want everyone here. In short lang, wala na ang storya. Everyone really dato mo sa AXA. In short, more yun akong care about. Because you have a good business here. So for me, this is something you have to do. No? So first, develop a strong recruitment skill. Ato negosyo recruitment biya. Core biya na sa business. This is super important because it's core. Recruitment is our bloodline. And always remember, recruitment is not a one-time event. And it's not even a 1-week event, 1-month event. Recruitment is a constant thing. Our game is not to recruit 30 people. Our game is to recruit consistently every day. Mao na diha daghan ni ungot because ang mindset nila mao ni akong goal diri ra ko kutob di man ning ana ang recruitment. If you ask me unsay target manpower ni Tan Dynasty, My answer, there's no target manpower of Tan Dynasty. Because Tan Dynasty is manpower, I have no target manpower, I have target activity. Every day, every week, there should be recruitment activity. Recruitment is endless. We're not here to recruit one time. We're here to recruit forever. If you have the skills, you have the tool, guys, just like Spartans going to war. You have the skills, you have the tools, you will win the war. Set up recruitment day or venue. You will have ADD, right? You have weekly ADD. You know, that's one thing I admire sa Spartans. Weekly yung ADD. Kibaw ko anak, weekly yung ADD. You need to keep that because mona yung core. Guys, I want to challenge you this. For me, this afternoon is about this one. Can you recruit 15 people in 15 days? If you do this, dato na mo dito. If na shortcut madato, anong di man mo? 15 people in 15 days. Akong giginipig ani si Justin Kisumbing. 6 days, 8 people recruit. Lisod lang niya materialize because walay exam. But 6 days, 8 recruits. Believe me, makarecruit mo 4 karon dayon. Makarecruit mo 4 karon dayon. Tell me ano lisod man ang recruitment. Because maybe we don't have that strong proposition when it comes to joining this business. Because again, basin atong masabot sa negosyo lang is this is for the people who needs money. But if you know nga kaning negosyo dako kay ni para nis mga big time, you can recruit guys.
Inherent mindset na as the science to it is, the inherent mindset is you feel more comfortable over your dominion over others. So kung kaya nimo sila, mo dito mo balik-balikon. You fall short, you feel sad about not being able to accomplish it because tanaw nimo kaya o di balibaran ka, hilas na malibad pa nako. Di ba? Pero that's human nature ba? You have dominion over people you think are under you or equal to you, but as you said earlier, kanang nanginahangunan.
Yes.
So you tend not to touch people higher than you because you feel insecure and all other things.
Yes. But grabe, believe me. Just tell Talia na nagtuan, Rokis. Grabe, biya kayo nakadato. Yung billions na sila. But he loves us so much. He loves us so much. Believe me, ako nang iniswayan. One day, nakarecruit kong upa. Di lang na ako roll. Daghang ikong roll. But akong iswayan. That's why ngayon ko mo target ko ninyo. Mapatarget ta ng 15. Di mo po kaya ninyo. Ani na lang. Kung bayran mo 1 million after 15 days, makadamo ko kinsi. Kaya ninyo di.
Yes.
Ano makuha kong 1 million? Nagka ng 15 katao in 15 days, baka 1 million na mukha na guys. And believe me, would you agree? If di ta mo buhat na, mamagila into richness. Mamaging way nga ma-achieve ninyo yung dreams in life. If maka-recruit mo ana, makabuild mong dream house. If you ka-recruit mong ana, makabalik mo sa your dream car. Why not? People always tell you that you can do it, but I'm not gonna tell you you can do it, guys. Ako usarang pangutana, ingna ko ano din ninyo kaya. Ingna ko ano din ninyo kaya. Ang 15 ka-recruit in 15 days. Kung magdato naman lang ka, nanon din na ninyo kaya magdag 15 ka tao. Don't you think nga even karon orasa mag-recruit taron sa Facebook, mag-message taron, mahuwatan itam lakaw at tinatay upat na message. Guys, makakuha. Oh, why daw sanay? Watay daw sanay. So call ko. Kung di mo maka-invite og mga upat ka tao, di tam gawas. Ari tam tong dire. Guys, wala di makaya. Guys, hindi ako ang experience. Believe me, why di makaya? Inyo ra gyud ang choice. Think about it, kung tunulan mo 1 million in 15 days, nga mo recruit, malagay mong 15 ka tao. Kumayo kog 30, bisa 15 days, mayo 1 million sa visa, o kinsa makadagkuan, kuhaan ni 1 million dire. Damo oy. Mo ka sa difference? Because ang mga tao, mga majority of people na accustomed ta sa employee mindset. Tagaan ta unas premium, that's the time mamulihok ta. O tamaanan nga business mindset. Nga una ta puhunan, una ta sukamon, usa pa ang ginansya maabot after 2 years pa. Naanad mabuta anak. That's why tendency di ta mulihok wala gi murag walay price tag ba. But guys, kasabot ta businessman ko ta here. Believe me, ako din ako moingon ninyo nga kaya din ninyo guys. But ako ara gyud pangutana is ingna ko ninyo nga ano di ninyo ni kaya. Namoy reason nga di ninyo ni kaya. If this can make your dreams come true, if this can make your dreams come true ba? Kana bang life nga itong gilid today nga kapoy ang pangandoy or wa mo kabaw sa inyong mga situations no maybe kapoy mo sa inyong environment all those things. Really, there's a price to pay, guys. Right choice. Kung kita mo sa akong gibayran na sakripisyo, grabe kay ha. Iba ka what my 2009 looks like. 4 times a day akong meeting. Nindot minaw mo. But the meeting 4 times is very draining. Not only that it's productive. Diba ka na mas kapoy ako 4 times a day ang meeting? Because ang mo-attend sa katao. Believe me, Caro was there. Usaywan mo kung okay na 4 times a day. Nay na po katao kada meeting. Guys, ako 4 times a day, usa katao. Uli na mong ans balay. Dito higda oy. For that time yung ko niyan, if ani ta kakapoy, madato na sita. Because kulata ng kay feeling ba. Mo nang achieve din ako. So if you want to achieve and build your dynasty, it's always a price to pay. It's painful yun. Believe me, it's painful. But here today, dili na kay painful for you guys. Ako naman yung una dito sa kasambutan. Ako naman giana, gisanggot naman ako mga sambot. Limpyo naman kayo ang gianan.
Agi na lang ka.
Ako, guys, you know why Tanay na sila hiuma strategy? I have to create every bit of the strategy. Believe me, ining attend nyo sa meeting sa Dynasty, may madunggang gikan sa aksa. And that's why I'm excited to collaborate with you guys because you are a team very connected, very very engaged sa aksa. And ganan kung kita nga aksa nga pagka-engage sa aksa o sa Tang Dynasty makumbine together. Itang Dynasty kanay sila, spoil na kayo eh. Murag sometimes disconnect eh sila and my dream is to connect them with the AXA's way to. Kasi malimot pa silang AXA sila. They don't like to listen any idea. Kaya para nila daghan kay sukit-sukit nga idea ba? Naanad sila, nagmanda impact morning inyong ito buhaton, mo ni diritso. Naanad sila yung anak. So akong wish is how I wish nga nasad sila AXA nga sense ba? Well, productive, no question. Pero ako magod, as a leader, I also want them to be very engaged sa AXA, which you have today. Una nga, excited ko nga, unsa kay itsura, kung AXA o kanang Tanay na nga idea ma-merge together. Ikani sila, Jennifer, mong reklamo na, kanang, ay, aral lang mo attend sa imuha, Sir John. Iko ayaw ni muging anak. Kay we need to also listen sa AXA nga side. Kay in end of the day we are also a part of AXA. So ganahan kay ko sa inyong culture because you are very integrated with AXA. And I'm sure with the enhancement of the way we do things, mas ma-better. Guys, treat this as a do or die. You are Spartans. believe me, in this room, I'm sure, dili man siguro tanan mo makakomply. I hope tanan mo comply. But if ever dili tanan mo comply, but believe me, nagyo isa ninyo mo comply ana. And believe me, ang kato mo comply ana, and then after 3 months, you will see, look, lalaki naman iyang king. Galing ko kabuhi. And then suddenly, comply na lang ko. Guys, 15 recruits in 15 days is not impossible. Mega agency makatong target. 15 recruits, 15 days nga naman because 16 to 30th ato tong pa-invite tong usa. Para end of 1 month 30 imong tao, end of 1 month wing kag unsay shortcut pa nato, amo ni shortcut pa nato. Will it require effort? It still requires effort. But shortcut siya nga madato ta. Ngano ganahan mo ko 30? Kaya mo pala income 30? Manpower? Huwag makabaw sa income 30.
Makasuway.
That's why they now excited.
Makasuway.
30 manpower. This is always at put this 30, okay? This is 50%. Tanday na mga 56. 50 ato iset to 30,000. Okay? 30 times 50% reactive.
15.
$15 active advisor. Diba? 15 active advisor times 2 case per active advisor. 30 cases. I don't like complication, just do shortcut. Kung pila mo manpower, dapat maunay mo number of cases. And I want you to put importance. Ngano tihalan siya mo match or even higher. If imong case count lower than the manpower, mo gamay imong king pinaghan advisor ng daily earning well. Kung taas ni siya kaysa this one, magkadaghan imong tao kay imong advisors earning well, mag-recruit ko to sila. Very important figure siya. Times 30,000 per case, 900,000. MVP naman mo tanan diri, no?
MXP.
Tanan? Pero sa mo ma-expire yung MXP?
Sila Doc Mana. Expired na sila. Si
Sorry namin.
Angeli kay Juan, bago pa.
900,000 PBI. Pilay average commission, mga 30%.
270.
270. Okay? We're building a new team. Automatic 50% mo ma-earn. Assuming okay yung persistency. Guys, that's 130,000, 135,000. Minimum income. You wanna earn 135 consistently every month? Akong utang na, if 135,000 a month mo or 100,000 a month mo in AXA, are you gonna do a lot of sidelines, part-time, whatever, or mag-full-time mo AXA forever? Makamatyan ninyo AXA. Makamatyan yung AXA.
I will die. For tax.
That's our goal. Unya, why won't you make it happen, ASAP? 135, 100,000 na lang sirado. That's 1.2 million income 1 year. Munang pasabot ko na mo 1 million dias lang isa, magdapa mo 15 ka tao. In your dream car, gusto mo palit auto, palit ninyo computer na nimo. It's your manpower that's gonna pay for your car. It's your manpower that's gonna pay for your house. Muna sila, here we have a lot of unit price na 5 million a month nga PBI. 3 million, 5 million a month. Muna ilang income na po kayo. Ang top 3 managers in PD, ilang income 800 to 1.3 million a month. Consistently. for the past pila na ka years.
Sila ka may power sa dyan.
These are ang uban united nga nay 80 or 70. Ang uban is branched nga nanay close to 200. Pero strong direct advisor. Muna ako.
So most drug tests na aga pa sila advisor.
Suggested yun. Okay, for me, we build direct advisor because sila magud ang imong core managers.
In the future.
Ani na lang ni, you know, sometimes mo lang it's harder for you guys kay external man mo, diba?
Yes.
Because external man mo na believe ko ninyo because you more about you manage to beat the odds. Failure rate 80%. Internal success rate 80%. Bali. Internal promotion 80% success rate. External manager mo so like you guys 80% failure rate. Baliktad. Muna nga kamo nga napa mo here. Ang guys champion na mo guys. 15 dili na siya capability, believe me. Kana mo recruit mo 15 today, di na capability. Ma-recruit na ninyo if you're decided. Decision away na. The way nga ni-grow ko, di man tungod sa motivation, di man sa tungod sa experience or knowledge. Ni-decide lang yung ko nga dinhin ako sa aksa mo succeed. Di na ko ganahan mongita pag lang negosyo, kapoy na kayo, may pa akong problema kanila mga manpower. You know, we have challenges, di ba? Manpower, objections. Pero guys, believe me, mora na yung problemahon. Balibad sa kliyente, balibad sa recruit na mawala. Balik-balik rin mo problema, niya madato ka. Ako na, manilingha na lang po eh. Maabli kang makdo, mamuhunan pa ka, ma-overhead pa ka, pandemic pa, okay. Nakadahan yung problema, dagang makaswinduhan. Negosyo kang bugas, negosyo kang kape, ana. Lami tan-on, way lami kaunon. Muna Chinese saying, hokwa buhotya. Lami tan-on, way lami kaunon. Mga negosyo nga kanang butik-butik, social, way ginansya. Chinese kanahan ng hugaw, nga ng mudiga. Ayaw mo kasuya, ana, may answer guys, wala na ayaw. Ayong pag-wise answer, ay wala na. Guys, dili worth inyong time nga maligya. Usa ka product, inyong ginansya 100, inyong pag yung ihaton. Ay, magtanaw ko na. Well, nothing against ha. I know a lot of people even tanay na siya mabuhat man anak, no? But ako lang honest lang po nako nga input because I want you to know how I think, no? I'm not kanang wako nangigo og tao, nothing against it kay I respect man subject people, I appreciate people nga nanginabuhi ug sakto. Ba ako lang is I'm just here I just have a role to make you see the why AXA worth it kay siya. Grabe ka sa yung recruit guys. How do you recruit man? You know, if in your recruitment very complex and every recruitment goes through with the whole script and then end of the day you get rejected after talking 1 to 2 hours, madugo kayo. But if your recruitment is easy, so yun na rin about, muna akong goal today, this is our goal, but this is my goal. This is your goal, this is my goal. I need to give you recruitment skills. Bawa ka, unsa ko ka-simple mo recruit? Mike, ganahan ko appeal ka sa kong team. Ay ko balibari. Appeal, hoy mawa ni mo. Di ka ganahan, punong lang. Ano? Appeal. Kaysa, Mike, pwede ko ma-appointment mo. Surya na tabi. Kapita. Kaya na-present mo career sa AXA. How about time? Di ka ka-recruiting na guys. You need to start that AXA. One or two. Oh, Sarah, asa ka raw? Mo ba? Busy rin ka? Okay. Meaning ka na, di ka kwarta. Appeal rin AXA. Ako'y bahala ni mo. Ay ko balibari. Balibari lang ko, uli ka ganahan, pero wa pa kakasway, ay ko balibari. Mo ni mong buhaton, tagaan ti kag requirement, exam dito. Tuduan ti ka. Ang halin, ibaw ko mo yung kadi ka mayo mo sales, kadi ka wala kay sales background. Wa ko nangitag someone mayo mo sales. I completely because sa sa opportunity. If ever dili di mo feel after 2 months, hunong lang. Huwag mo wa nimo. Huwag ni po na. Ingana rin mo recruit guys. Maparikuton mo pa in 1 hour. Maka-challenge ko ninyo I'll do that. Or take sa'yo na. Mana pa ko, bay nga nung malibad mo sa kwarta. Kailangan ko tanda to. Di ba? I know, dili nindot yung tanong insurance industry. I know. But wait, until mapakita na mo unsa ni ganito. There's a reason nga nung nidugay ko here. There's a reason nga nung nausap akong life here. Nga na. I just want you to be a part of my team. Bahala na din mo feel. I want to work with you. Ikaw ang isang person ang ipangita. Let's do business together. AXA, please, don't ever think about it selling insurance. Ay, huna-huna sa ano. Insurance is just a product. AXA is just a company. In the end of the day, that's just our tool. Your business, my business is our partnership. Happy. Ma-amaze ka, amo ako mga recruitment talk. Wa istorya AXA. Wa istorya compensation, wa istorya product. And I don't recruit people na pwede ta kita. Storya ang tika opportunity AXA para at least naka-extra income. Patay. Please don't build that mindset nga ang AXA pang extra income in town. This is your full-time income. Di ni pang extra income. Minaw to uban manager katong recruitment nga role play. Ito banto nga di kini sa madato sa AXA. Naaman sa script nga do AXA part-time. Ilang script ipa part-time kung ipa earn extra income. You don't earn extra income here. You join AXA if you want to increase your income. Dako kay na difference. Use the right word. So recruitment, tingana na ka sa yun. Message sa imong kuan, ang iyong number Facebook, tawagan dito. Ay lang po balibari. Even RV Lopez was recruited that week. Sa iyang friends sa Pro Life. Arv, nami BYB barang ilaha, BYOC. Karong hapon, waterfront. Arv, please. Ay lang ko balibari. Please lang, ay lang ko balibari. Tungahan lang ko dito. Appeal RV. Ba't nakuha na ko siya for Pro Life?
So it's like kung ano kung Sir John, sell the appointment yapon to really get them into the AD session.
You can either get them to the ADD. Ang lamang mangon is, if you have ADDs na our ADD, maka-recruit na mangon kayo. But if you don't, if di ka ganun masalig sa ADD, ako mangon is you need to have a very strong recruitment skill kamo sa isa. Dapat power mo recruit. And plus ADD as a supplement. Because kung power mo recruit, check na ni. Plus you have a good backup sa ADD. So both direct and indirect source na amo. And you need to use ARRP here. Kailan may mo compute pilay ma-earn sa inyong agents, pilay passive income, active income, para magana silang ARRP. And kami, ningon dyan ba sa mga recruit, part sa mga package sa pag-join AXA is a trip to Boracay. So part sa mga pag-join sa AXA, ang requirement is mabring kang pagkatao. Da siya. Di mo na po ingnon nga, you know, AXA nami CEO challenge. E makadakan upat, tulo makahalin, you qualify to Boracay. Part of your package of joining AXA is Boracay trip. You have 3 months to recruit 4 people. Kaya makahalin ang tulo, you'll have your Boracay trip. And you also have an override. Because part of joining AXA is also starting to build your own team. So entry level, 4 recruits. You'll have ARRP, you'll have Boracay trip, and then that's the start of your small team. Depende din siya sa pagka-scale. Depende din sa mindset team. So muna nga, importante kayo natay 15 ka tao. And guys, ako i-sharing yung naman mo yung mga power now, di ba? And I think with this collaboration, we need to start the ball rolling na ma-productive sila. Tubuan pa mo how I sell. How I sell. Nindot niya take advantage nga nata sa actual kay masayon. Kaya na ay board. Can anyone here share to me kung saan niyo pagbaligya ang health start? Para nala ko idea ba? How do you sell health start, man? How do you sell My Life Choice? How do you sell Accelerator? How do you sell Health Max? How do you sell GHA? I want to know para ma-integrate na ko. Kung saan pag-sell ang Health Start? How do you sell Health Start, man?
Never remember.
You can check Metro Bank, Sir Banka.
Okay. Kamo duha.
This is the one with the kind of premium, diba? It covers
Yeah.
the entire family.
Or anything lang. Maybe sige kag sell Accelerator or unsay mong gi-sell per me sa bangka.
Health products, Health Start and Health Max.
How do you present Health Start or how do you sell Health Start?
Usually, I would recommend Health Start for those clients who have forced family. I would tell them that, do you know that we have a product or we have a plan that will cover your entire family, or protect your entire family from financial, like protection for the finances on when you get critically ill, or when you don't, or when you stay healthy, you would also be able to use the a certain amount of money to, maybe you can use it for your retirement or something. So it's a win-win type of plan, because if you get ill, you get paid. If you stay healthy, it's like you get rewarded. You are able to save something for your retirement. And also, imagine that you are only paying for the cost of one plan, when in fact you are insuring 3 of your members, including yourself.
Thank you.
For the other.
Nice, Kay, because that's the perfect example of feature selling. Yeah. Would you agree that is feature selling? Features, Kay, right? The joint, the in case of critical ill, you get this and that. That's feature selling. Anybody here wants to share pa Health Start or Accelerator or My Life Choice? Any of your favorite? Kung saan yung mga favorite product na lang to start with?
So, when I
King
do
of
this,
GHA.
GHA? Imosar?
Okay, favorite sir, depende sa kuan niya ko, depende sa client.
Okay. So, FNA,
Sa Brazil, yes.
Imo, Health Start, Health Max. Ako maximum Health Max coverage ko. Ikaw?
Favorite sir is first one pa na ako na-close. It's My Life Choice.
My Life Choice. Bako ka.
July ko nag-start.
Temporary code ka.
Kuan na sir, regular code na ko. However, ako mga advisors, temporary code din sila tayo. So ako lang isa ang kuan ko.
Sige, pwede ko mga isa yung name again. Okay. Kalimot ako. Nakarambol.
Sir.
Ikaw si Cass.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, kita ko naman sa Facebook. This is Sarah, Emil,
Actually,
Anjali, Ace,
Tish.
Ace, Ish,
Tish.
Tish, Ace,
Kit.
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 Sige,
Kit.
Cass, Anjali,
Tish.
Tish.
Tisha.
Grabe ha, ano? Sorry kaya kumalimot ko. Paano na ko mabalik-balik. So, si Tish, what's your favorite product? Isel.
Accelerator, MLC. Depende sa
Kuya sabi ha.
Life-based
Ay,
success.
Very smart.
So meaning di ka ka-convince mong ibaligya. Di ba? Ako, atong goal there is convince kita sa pagbaligya. And I think the reason why we are not so convinced kay sometimes we encounter objections nga di na to ma-handle. We encounter objections nga na-put down atong product and when nga ay sige, kita na kung lain kini ko katubag nila. Would you agree nga ana siya? That makes us not confident sa atong product isel. Muna murag maay. Imo is Health Max
Investment.
investment, particularly as a master MLC. Accelerator. How do you sell accelerator? No right and wrong. I just want to know, make me understand lang because I want to know asa mo dapit karon when it comes to selling the product. Anybody lang wants to share. How do you sell?
That's my first
First love?
case. I forgot already the very specifics of the product because I have kind of left my bank assurance na 5 months ago or something. But anyways, as far as I remembered, one of the highlights whenever I sell accelerator for those people who are daredevil when it comes to their investments, when they want to manage their own diverse portfolio, so to say, because with Retire Smart, it's with AXA. AXA will be the one to choose which portfolio funds to allocate the investment of the client, depending on their risk level, right? But with the accelerator, they would be able to choose like, okay, I'm a daredevil, so I would choose, let's say, Chinese tycoon because it's more earning or something like that. And they can also, how do we say, switch fund later on. Let's say, I forgot twice or once a year, but they can do that. So for those people who would really want to have a say on their investment, where to allocate their funds, that's the time that I would choose accelerator over Retire Smart.
So what is in accelerator nga para mo strongest selling point of accelerator?
Go on.
Kato siya. Na maka-fund switch ka,
maka
so would you say it's also nasa category of feature selling? Features selling? Features, mga features. You talk about the features yun. Ako man-notice if you talk about the features, would you agree sometimes you would always or often you would encounter nga i-challenge sa prospect imong features? No? Murag those hesitations nila and then ila ka-i-inject silang mindset on how they think na that feature will not work or that product is not good enough. Most times nga kung ma-encounter sa kung personal selling, basta mo feature selling ko, i-challenge ko nila when it comes to that product is really worth it. So your presentation will be full of objection, full of calculation, full of computation nga to arrive this and that. And if I invest that or this, or business na lang ko, or bangko na lang ko, or direct na lang ko stock market, di ba? Those are the objections magkawas is features ka nga selling. Anyone, any other way na inyo nga lang i-share if mas na mo different approach?
Right now, obviously with what happened, I'm emotional selling. Everybody knows, at least for those people na akong giduol, and if they said, some of them heard about it at some point, so emotional. I don't want them to experience what I experienced, recovering at the same time, thinking of how to pay for the bills. So more often than not, relate. For now, for GXA,
I think mag-iingon na po ba effective kayo mo selling no? GHA. The closing ratio when you talk about GHA sa mga prospect taas kayo, no?
so far,
Right? Murag, the only factor is price na lang. ready ba sila to pay or not. But in the end, setting aside the price is close. Done deal. Yan naman, because you're here. Strongest selling skill is conviction selling or emotional selling. And almost equally as strong is concept selling, logic selling. And dili ko ni anchor. And this is product selling, which is feature selling. Maka-close ka? Yes, maka-close ka. This is the most basic skill, but this one, full of objection. Diri ma-drain ka, diri makapoy ka, diri ma-frustrated ka. Because you will be constantly exposed to clients, to prospects na mo-prove na mas nindot ilang way of investing. Lead selling is the FNA tool. It's still okay. The closing ratio is higher than product selling, but we don't have a choice. When we start in anything, we should master the product. That's why we often end in product selling. The goal is to improve. For me, this will come naturally. No need to learn. This one akong gusto lahat. And this one. This one is accelerator strategy. This one is head start strategy. You know how we sell accelerator? We started this concept 2016. And the number one on TV to na one product, one concept for everyone. We call it, wag yun na mo i-share. (2020). Ingani na ka mo conversation. Gana ka mo invest mo accelerator? Kung pila imong premium, more or less times 20 mo makuha 20 years from now. So kung imong premium 100,000, mo makuha 2 million 20 years from now. 2020. That's it. So yung proposal. 100,000 account value at 10%. 2 million, 20th year. And the challenge is to prove na mo perform siya 10. Always remember, stock market performs more than 10% in an average. Basta you have a time horizon more than 5 years or 10 years, stock market will level at 11%. That's why the projection of 10 is still, in fairness, conservative. Even with financial crisis, stock market will perform 11. Why? Stock market will never perform, whether you like it or not, will never perform below 8%. Why? Because loan rate is 8%. Stock market are companies. Ayala, Abuentis, PLDT, Meralco. These are companies mo loan of 8%. To expand to earn 20%. That's why these companies are earning 20%. If they earn and they're growing 20% per year, stock shares are actual price sa ilang is the price per share of owning the company. That's why mo abot jud siya og minimum 10 to 11. Whether you like it or not, a 20-year average will never go below 8%. Check the fund statistics. Impossible. And with the power of GAF right now, peso dollar denominated, wow. Tech companies, you won't expect them to grow only 10% per year. They will grow more than 20% per year. Because growth is exponential, especially tech companies. And these are companies that dominate the world. So, accelerator 2020. If you want me to illustrate, it's simple. Either you do it morning standard presentation na to, TV. signature, standard, simple, one page. Ighurot sa imong ballpen, milyonaryo na ka. Either you do it, either you do it your way, or you do it the AXA way. End of the day, believe me, would you agree, end of the day, end of our talk, duha rin mo happen. You get a policy and you don't get a policy. Duha rin mo happen. Let's forget about your objections. Let's forget all your reasons nga not to get. Because at the end of the day, it boils down to two things. Muuli ta, likuha ka, or wa ka likuha. If wa ka likuha, you decided to do it your way. If mukuha ka, then you decide to do it the AXA way. Right? Duha rin yung happen. 2 million. How much would you set aside given 20 years? How much would you set aside per year to achieve 2 million? How much per year? Imong tigomon in 20 years to have 2 million. Pili tigomon nimo? 100,000 times AXA way. 100,000 times 5 years. Ikaw na lang decide. You decide. You get the same 2 million.
Di ba 150K ang sa interview mo sa accelerator pa?
Yeah.
100.
You put 100,000 premium.
Okay.
Sum insured is 500K. 2M is the account value. Why you need to have concept? Because DUL, all DUL, Life Basics Accelerator My Life Choice, is open-ended product. That's a product, no design. DUL, what man ay design? That's why di siya murag health start na features, right? What man kay siya features? Because neutral siya, because it's all about computation. Sum insured and your account value and your investments to book. Concept-less siya. You need to put concept. You cannot sell it by some features. So kami, simple kayo. You want 20 million, you just need to put 1 million 5 years. So, the difference is only this one. That's it. Would you say is it a scam? No, it's not a scam. Because in short, we invest man nato og funds. Imong goal nga ma-achieve financially, ma-achieve with the right investment. And ako gipang nag-develop health tech to make a nice transition. Then using My Life Choice. My Life Choice, ang gigamit na to My Life Choice, bago na. Wa naman ni God, padong naman ni iwala. So we're doing My Life Choice 15. Okay. How do you achieve 1.5 million in 15 years? You need 100,000 times 15 years. This one you need 100,000 times 7 years. You get the same 1.5. Where the story yan? Horot imo ballpen, milyonaryo na ka eh.
Karang isuha.
Kana radyon. Gitundo na sa AXA. O gitundo sa AXA eh. Because you need a client to you need a mindset of a client to develop these things. Kung ako ba ano mo lisod-lisod kung tigong 100,000 per year, 15 years. Tigong na kung My Life Choice, insured pa ko. Some insured 7 times. You know, you'll be confident. Sa proposal, 15th year, ang account value 1.8.
Mm.
Okay.
1.5 rato ang gi-project.
At 10.
At 10%. 1.8 kapin, kapit 1.9. Atong gi-promise, 1.5. Conservative na, we don't want to overpromise. The 1.5 we underpromise. One hustle story of features. Gabi na kanara. Inyong recruit to tonight, ugma na nay halin. Tell me nga no lisod atong negosyo, atong life as a unit. Lisod recruit, lisod sa pahalin sa tao. Morong na. Lisod recruit, lisod pahalin. If sayon magpahalin, unya sayon ram recruit kay igo ra ka mayon nga sar ang wala ko mapil kag asa lang balibari. Ing ana ra nga storya ba mo apil ang tao. Then recruitment easy, to activate people easy. End of the day, may ka target nimo suddenly will become 100 manpower. The problem ang good kay I like ASA trainings. Again, not to say that it's bad. I really agree and I really by heart it's nice. Very important yun. But ako lang is wata nila gitudloan sa simplified way.
Yes.
To create several proposals to
And
understand.
yeah, and then how I realized that, katong time nag-work me with Caro. Pag trabaho na mo with Caro, nga Caro under pa nako, sige mi develop og training. Because ang primary role is to equip people. Boka na-realize na po. That's why i-turn over na ko si Caro sa AXA. Training can only do so much. If may kika training, but ang imong tao, di mo lihok, ang imong tao, gamay ra mo reception, basura imong training. That's why akong gibuhat ka simplify ko. Guys, let's start. Grabe.
Muna yung gingon sir no, na you only need the 5 minutes skill. To close up
Guys,
business.
ang training ni AXA, the problem of AM 101, they are not teaching you how to make your people produce. Kung saan man ninyo pag-work, ano nga business, kung what mo to do, yung saan pagpahalin sa inyong tao. They teach you how to manage. They're not teaching you how to make your people sell. Ang negosyo sa manager here is how to recruit and how to make your people sell. Wa man na gitudlo. But you know, I like it na wa gitudlo. Because kita ang matudlo. I'll start. Grabe. I start with this. Do you agree? Tanang taong tigong.
Yes.
That's one yes. Murag, The Voice or American Idol? Do you agree ang tigwang masakit?
Yes.
Bisag healthy, masakit. Basta ang tigwang. Do you agree ang kung masakit ka, dako yung gasto?
Yes.
Do you agree after ka mo gasto, after ka nasakit, o may gasto o dako, mamatay ka? So do you agree with these 4 yeses is setting up health fund optional? Is setting up health fund optional? No. Then we have, you only have duha ra yung happen. Either mo pa kang policy or di ka mo pang policy. You tell me di ka mo tong insurance, right? But would you believe me? You are already insured today. Even if you don't have a policy. Because you are self-insured. Nobody is uninsured, guys. Whether you believe it or not. Ang mga mission prospect, di ka mo believe, pass lang ka, anak, kayo maka-insurance, di ka mo tong insurance. But why is it you already have insurance policy? You're self-insured. There's only two types of people, right? Do you agree duha ra ka type ang tao? Insured or dili insured? Ano? Duha ra ka type. Either you are insured or self-insured. Duha ra.
But sure sila silang self.
Yeah.
Silang lahat.
You don't know. You don't pay the premium to the company. You pay the premium to yourself. End of the day, when you get sick, you pay the claims. That is self-insured. Just like car.
Yes.
Mahal ang OD, 30,000. Di lang kung damage, kumabangga, kulay gasto. So that's self-insuring. Or if you want to insure, you pass the risk to the company, you pay the premium to the company, not to yourself. And end of the day, when you get an accident, ang company mo bayad. Or when we get sick.
Insured at something.
Car for car, I believe it's okay to self-insure. Di makasure mo bangga. Ang tao, matibang, masakit, bugas ko kung masakit, matay. Setting up an health fund is optional or no? Not optional, right? Duharay mo happen. Either you have a policy or you don't have a policy. Either maulit ta today, nipalit ka o wag ka nipalit. End of the day, you're still insured. Insured ka or self-insured ka. Gets?
Yes.
Yes.
So, there's two ways lang. Either you do it your way, so, or AXA way. Guys, gabi ha, inahin rin mo itulog si Mutan ng likod, ang dandil na. Na nakinegosyo 1,000 katao. If setting up a medical fund or health fund not optional, how much do you think na would it cost you? Pila man? How much do you think you need? 5M? 5M, right? Sige. You need 5M health fund. You know that is not optional, right? You agree mo ka not optional ni. We know sa by heart here, guys. Hindi ko ganahan mo ingon lang mo yes, yes, no, no, because para lang for the sake of may discuss ko ninyo. Believe me, end of the day, kita tanan diri. Sakit yun ta. We need your health fund. And believe me, if ever you're someone today in this room, wala pa kakatigong, maigo ka na sakita, bankrupt ka, believe me, pustaanay pa. We don't want it to happen, but guarantee bankrupt yun ka. Kamang-kamang yun ka. And you know, oh, grabe ka mahal. Diba? I'll give you 20 years to set aside. Okay, let's say bata pa ka, healthy pa ka, sige, 20 years. How much do you need to set aside per year for 20 years? Para na kay 5 million 20 years from now. 250. Gets?
Yes.
How much do you need to set aside through Health Start 5M 20 years? Baka 5M 20 pay? $250 your way, 250 20 years 5M. AXA way 150 20 years 5M. Both 20 years. Side to side comparison. Now, kinsay mas barato? Cheaper. Next question. Kanus ang mahimong 5 million? Kanus siya mahimong 5 million ang your way?
20 years.
20 years. From? Right? Kanus ang mahimong 5 million? No. This is more efficient way. Efficient, cheaper, faster, simpler. It's up to you. You decide. You want the hard way? You want the easy, shortcut, simpler, cheaper way? Guys, simpler, faster, mas mahal. Lalison pa din na to. Itulog ni sa AXA, again, wala gyapon. Because this presentation is the one that I decided to buy. 10M amo health max ni Ann, 5M sa kids, maximum. That's why we don't have health start kit, we don't make a palit. 10M lang ang maximum. Because I know, think about that. Your client will tell you, di ko kinala na maka-afford ko. Guys, I can also afford. But believe me, I don't want to spend that. Because health expenses, health-related expenses is the only expense a person hates. At end of the day, believe me, Mr. Client, ako mismo, pintador niya ako. Let's forget about computing. End of the day, sa musaon, everything you have today will be taken away from you. Di na ato. Ipatay na to, tanan atong kwarta, di na ato. Ayaw na mga ayaw na kwintahan mo yun. What time choice? Bisa kung sa kakamayon mo kwinta, di na po na imo nga padong. Padong din sa anak, sa imong anak, sa anak, sa anak, sa anak. So for me, what I like in this, because this is permanent, once na ani, the fund is there. And wait, Mr. Prospect, here's more. Kibaw baka pwede ni joint life? Kibaw baka napag ni free 200,000 child cover? In case dili ka masakit, di ka maguol, because this will also be paid through death benefit. And you know, Mr. Prospect, end of the day, that's why di na ko kasabot if di pa ka makuha. Because this product is free. Because na siya return of premium at age 75. Tanan imong ibayad, i-only mo cover pa ka lifetime. It's up to you.
Sure.
If you fail to make a decision today, it's really your fault. Ayaw ko masula, ayaw ko mahayin. If ever di ka ganan makuha because di ka ganan ang commission ko, it's up to you. I might honestly lose a commission or income from your sale, but believe me, you will spend 5 million. That mindset, that rejection, that objection of yours will cost you 5 million. My competitor is not other company. My competitor is illness. Naaran na kung ako'y mauna or ang illness mauna nimo. Mayroon ka, God will provide. I believe that God will always provide for us. But who do you think sent me? Diba? Who do you think arranged na kami situation? God provides us with wisdom.
Sir John, but kawala ka nang mo anak nga, kanang mo anak simbak ko. Unsa man
Yes.
ito na pagod siya?
Believe me, kanang moingon og simbak ko o kanang moingon God will provide o kanang mutok-tok katulo. Mao nang mga tao nagmahay. Mao nang mga tao ni end up nga may paglingkuha ko. Because believe me, dili ni ingong storya ra. Pila ka buok client na mo nga nasakit. Nga niingon lang nga, sige lang, di lang kumukuha kay I'm sure mo pray lang kung God will provide. You know, everyone nga nakagasto today, one thing in common, ilang mindset God will provide. Ilang mindset, simba ko lang. Believe me, matiguang ka, right? Masakit ka, right? Kanang matiguang ka, madali nagsimba ko. Whether magsimba ko kag imong kag kada whole day ka mag-ingon og simba ko lang, matiguang mo yung ka. Mamatay mo yung ka. So for me, it's either, again, Mr. Prospect, let us simplify. Duhara mo happen after this. You may have all your reasons, but let's not complicate things. Duhara mo happen, mukuha ka or di ka mukuha. If di ka mukuha, you decided to self-insure. You are still insured, but you pay the premium to yourself. When the time comes, you pay the claims. This one, you pay to yourself. And you pay the claim. Or you pay AXA, AXA pays the claim. And this one, 5 million now, This one, 5 million, 20 years from now. Kung dili pa ka kasambot, kung di pa ka makuha, ambot na lang nimo. Bulletproof. Bulletproof yun ang presentation. Mo challenge ko ninyo, put that down. Daotan ninyo karon dayon, tumagon jud ta mo dayon. Di na ma-put down, ay pangitae kog balibad anak bi. Wa kay mabalibad anak. Mayon nga ako lay butang sa negosyo. Ibutang sa imo, ibutang lang sa imo negosyo smart pa. I don't have any problem if you put your money in your business. Because I believe if you want to earn, you need to do business. You need to invest your money. But always take note, two things. If you want to build your things, two things. Maximize income, minimize expenses. Your business maximizes your income. Health Start minimizes your expenses. It's two different worlds. Done deal, oy. Di pa ka mo decide libre na nga product, iulit na ni bubayan, unsa pa may imong gusto. Of course, you can't close all. But the closing ratio, maybe 8 out of 10. So if you have a powerful presentation, simple, powerful presentation, you can activate your agents. And this presentation, ma-sold out inyong agents. Kung ma-sold out inyong agents, you don't need to activate them. Agents na sold out sa product, muasdang ginasgira. Look at networking. Gwapo kay Blueprint. Ilang ipa-addict ilang mga tao sa product. So ilang mga tao murag fanatic. Dapat ana itong result gusto. Fanatic. That presentation, gikan na sa HealthMax. I-evolve na tapong Health Start. Okay. Ang pag na Health Start siya, nanay hears more. Finale, cost return of premium. Grabe yun ka-simple. Ang estate tax, nga tora ka simple, estate planning. Kailay ko, sa kasesyon, di nata mag-storya. Mauna ni. Padaghan na lang na inyong tao, believe me, if your people are 30 or more, excited kayo mas negosyo.
Sir, I just would like to ask your opinion regarding bundling, if you would consider it as misleading.
Di man.
No. It's like discussing two products, right? And if you have a sum-insured of just from one product and sum-insured of...
Di naman.
and
That's
then
not
you add-
misleading. For me, that's a good concept. Part of being a salesman, part of being a businessman, you bundle things. Di ba? Just like Jollibee, KFC, Shakey's, mag-bundle, mag-yung ka. So, for as long as your presentation is wala ka ni misrepresent, then bundling is not misleading.
That's what most of the bank assurance agents do.
Yeah, nice man. If it works, then just continue doing it. Mo na yung kung if something's working for you now, ayaw ninyo ilisi. I'm just here to give you extra boost. So if everything's going strong, ayaw mo change because di taganan ma-disrupt na noon ang inyong momentum. But if you feel that you need to put something new, then that's the way. Duha ra man gyud mo happen, even pas recruitment. Mingon na gyud duha ra gyud mo happen, either ma-appeal ka o di. O di ka mo-appeal, awa na di nakakaingon wa kay chance mo ingon nga di ni para nimo. May pag imo na lang yung swayan, at least gibaw ka para imo, o di mo gini para imo. Ana ra gyud. But I think the best thing if you join, para ko, it's all about our working experience. I'm really not after about AXA compensation. It will follow. Pro relationship na to, atong fun working together, mom gid importante. Culture, values, Because I believe in business. Ako learning ngayon. People man could tend to create a business and then look for investors as partners. For me, I would prefer the opposite. You look for business partners na guwapo. Because business, you can easily be created if you have the right set of people. So, kamo, recruitment yun is the key. Mura bang, in short ba, kana na to strategy how to sell, how to recruit. Yun na siya magamit until you have the manpower. Meaning, if you don't have that base, di mo enjoy ani nga career. And what man gila in choice. If you want 15 people, kamo man gyud mo nay ana. First 15 dapat mo na mo niya. Ani man na, if 1 year makarecruit mo 15, why not do it 1 month? You know, 1 year, 15 ka tao. Believe me. Pagtangkad 6 years, 10 years, 20 years aksa, inay niyo pong kay campaign. You need to have that jump start. Powerful start ba? Una si Ray Lopez, gano'n i-succeed siya compared to 100 ka buong exact. Yung Ray, kung di man kay ka mo 30 ka advisors or 15 in 3 months, di ka rawato. Iko, extra kay ka na kung effort oy kay wako unit heads gi-manage. If you want ako yung mentor nimo, gay kung 15 in 3 months. Pasod siya 15, bisag dili productive tanan, buto yang team ay. Ganun man, without 15, manggod wa kay i-manage. If you do 5, recruit 1 per month, imong 1, musod, na 1 gawas. Wala kay mamitingan. Mumiting ka, usahin tunga. Why lami? Why energy? Why power? And believe me, gikan niya ko ana. Isa-isa ba? Moto nga naka-decide one day. Bulhot sa tagsugod. Bahalang na mga tangtang. It worked it for me. And it worked for muna sila Jennifer. Dyan na kagi. I think Jennifer right from month 1 MPBI ko na sa pagka-united. Month 1 ha. 1M na na-ritso. Simple lang. For me, honestly, I think the blueprint of AXA nga 5 ang requirement. Sayop magugay. Because AXA asks for 5 in your 3rd month. Na usab inyong pagsabot sa kuan ba. It instead of minimum 5, it became your maximum. And you're playing around the lower than your maximum. Di jud pwede. Ani na lang, if you are to make it big, I can really say from experience and sa tanan result sa tanan manager sa TV, 70-80 kabuok unit heads. Wala dyan mag 5 in 1 first 3 months, 5. Di jud pwede guys. And believe me, recruitment very easy. Very easy yun. Kanay yung recruit, duha raman ang ma-happen. If wa pa kayo mo skill, then you bring them to the ADD. Ana, basta mo na nga, present lang yourself well. Kana bang when they see you, mura bang matuuhan sa ka nga, you're successful in what you do. So start making noise sa social media, proud ka sa AXA, all those things. But believe me, ma-enjoy yun mong baligya. Duhara ma-happen. Kana mo presentation, guys, whole Tan Dynasty Whole Philippines. And number 1 ta because of that. Wa man ay daghan istorya. Tell me if it doesn't make sense. Di ba? Duhara may ma-happen. Insure ka or dili. Sa pa may daghan istoryaan, duhara maging mahitabo. Human na to storya, ay mo palit ka or di. Ano tayo nag-storya na? If you do it your way or you do it the AXA way, mauro yun mo happen. That's the comparison. Wala na nato imbintuha. Printahan proposal, mauro yun na yun. Yeah. Lisod pa kag-design, ngay uli pag yung tanan imo gibayad. Agrabihan no, ya lifetime pag yung ka-insured. GHA, sayo na sa kay baligya. Or na ko GHA, expense mo yun na. I will agree to the client that it's expense. But believe me, I'd rather spend fixed amount rather than sky is the limit. The reason ipalit ko GHA, di sana ko Healthmax, di ko ganang exposed to sky is the limit. Oy. Grabe no, masakit ka, sky is the limit, mong gasto. Tuulan ako. Ka-afford ko. Ka-afford jud ko. But to think, di ko ganang gasto. Moingon ang client, ka-afford siya. Moingon jud ko, wala ko mong question na maka-afford mo pagbili. But the reason sakitan ka mo bayad premium, sakitan ka mo bayad sa full amount when the time comes. There's one thing na maka-assure ko nimo, kung sakitan ka mo bayad sa premium lang, sakitan jud ka sa actual gasto. Kung maghuna-huna pa magani ka sa premium, good, kay pwede pa na nimo huna-hunaon. But when the time comes na kay actual gasto, believe me, wa kay choice either to think about it or not to think about it. You have to pay. You have to pay. And for me, nakusara man niya itong kinabuhi. Sa pamay akong pintahon, kuha na lang ko, bahala na diha, piyungan na ako. Ako na nag-treat as part of my expense. At the end of the day, it's always an expense you cannot avoid. If pwede ma-avoid a medical expense, medical-related expense, di ba ko makuha honestly? Among premium ni Ann, GHA o Healthmax na maximum ako o kids, hapit 1 million a year good. Bukatan sa ko kay tawar sa ko normal na mo na ako lang ka nagpalit auto.
Every year out.
Pero akong prioritize kay wa ko choice. Kapoy kay pangitang kwartaon niya unsa mo tigom kag pila ka milyon ang ini abot nimo anang idara hurot ra pud dayon para sakit. You want to enjoy your millions. You don't want to give it to the hospital because end of the day hospitals are banks.
Ano na yung tabok-tabok kaya? May kuha sa last month.
Akong kabatch kaila ka Erickson Arienza.
Oh,
Claim naman ako 8 million Healthmax kabayad aksa last year. 3 times pa siya bayad 280,000 premium. Claim na siya 8 million. Release aksa. Asawa ni appeal aksa ay.
sakit siya.
Heart valve repair.
Ako ang
Guys, if dili siya ultimate importance, kung na siya buslot, di siya bulletproof, di ko mag-aksa guys. If you anyone here today makaprove ni nga napoy sayop sa akong pag-analyze, guys, mo ingon ko ninyo, ma-discourage ako, and then maybe di na ako maganahang aksa. But kibaw ko, confident ko, di yun na ni mo ma-put down. You know, Manila, ni-present ko ani. Grabe ha, board member sa dako kay nga newspaper company in the Philippines. All owners. Presenta na ko kana ra. Tindog kung kuami, tiguang na babay. You know, you're the only one in ana nga presentation nga grabe mo make sense, nga grabe may kaganahan. Siya straight, simple. Sa tanan ni doon nako for pila ka years di na maihap. Kani ra gyud akong ganahan.
Kasi kanang yung masaktan.
Grabe gyud, grabe gyud.
That's the point.
That's
the point.
Yes. Muna
Wala
nga,
tayong presentation sa Wednesday.
wala lang to namo na close. Kay gusto siya 100M Healthmax. Kung 10M di na lang kuno lang kuha. Gamay ra nila. 100M ilang gusto. Grabe to kadato sila lima ka newspaper. Sikat na newspapers Philippines. Billions ka. Grabe rin kayo.
kada litra na ibayad.
Guys, if you sell like pila to ka Healthmax akong ikwenta eh. Na 10M. Dako kay ka-income amount eh. Healthmax. 40% ang Healthmax. Yeah, my life choice 15-15 concept. So yun na kayo. Karon, samot pa. GAF. Tech companies. Way kompetensyas. Philippines nga competitor, wala. Peso good nga dollar denominated fund. Asa ka mangitaan na. ba na maligya ging aksang bangko. Appreciate gani ni George T. and family. Kita pa noon. You know, akong tapad sa annual award si Solomon Pua, the chairman of AXA. Siya, you know, for the past 2 years and moving forward 2 years, ang book sa capitalization ni Metrobank, the T families are focused for AXA. Siya, do you know that AXA is their most profitable business now versus Toyota?
Ilan pa percent ay lang kuan sa
They own 55%.
majority din sila.
Requirement man na sa IC sa una. Guys, interest rate sa bank today less than 1.8%. Usara na kaadlaw saka sa equity fund. Ing na ko manuli mata mahalilang asset master. 5M above, what we na fee. Pwede pa dyan ka-invest in global funds like Nasdaq 100 nga na itong Amazon, Google, Starbucks. Tell me nga hindi man mahalingan. Guys, 5M above, zero fee. Good. Zero fee, free insurance, dako pa kag kitaon. Ganong di man mahalingan ang tao. Kaya kang kay tao kasabot lagi sa ilagi baligya. And what I want you to do today to have a good start ba, is to focus on one product. 1 or 2. Kalimti sa tutanan. Health Start, My Life Choice 15, focus sa anak, mastera sa anak, and then you can expand to different or maybe GHA. Focus sa anak ni buhatan. In short, namoy negosyo today. This is the opening of your business. You need the number of people you hire will determine the size of the business you're opening today. Either you want to open a Metro Ayala grocery or you want to open a 7-Eleven. It's your choice. You start with 15, you start with 5, you start with 100. It's your choice. Basta believe me, testingi ang 15 katao in 15 days. If you'll be able to do that or even makakuha mo 10 in 15 days, makaingon na mo, wow, this is working for me. Guys, it's time to change the result. It's time to do this business big time. I want you guys to experience kung unsa na mo na-experience ang AXA. Portig yung lamia, guys. Income, lifestyle, tanan na support, stability sa business, trips, kana-ana ba? Grabe yun. Believe me. And we all started zero. Bankrupt ya me. Pobre po silang Brian, naglisod sa kwarta. Jennifer po. Puro mga way kwartas. So wala. Kamo tanan today, better position mo compared to us before. And we have to reinvent things. But here, gabiha, oy. Wow. Ingon lagi Justin Kisumbing. Asa makamangita aning negosyo-hasyo? Siya akong puhunan slides. Siya gimog slides, presentation. Siya, and then you use it 1, 2, convert to cash na yun. So gabihan dito sa Norquist, maghimo pa mamig motor, magkuha pa mamig multicab, sweldo pa mamig taon, magkuha pa mamig budiga. Siya, we have 4 big warehouses full of multicabs and motorcycle. Siya, AXA, grabihan, no? Way budiga, way office, wa tanan, Zoom tanan, unya, design lang slides, unya, one concept, kwarta na yun, bagting-bagting, kanastorya. Grabe. Basta kani nga flow, start you ka with that, getting the yes. Agree ka matigwa ang tao. Agree ka, bisan mo sa healthy, basta matigwa ang tao, masakit ang tao. Eventually, ang masakit, magasto, and then matay. Kaya mulit naman siya na, so mayon ka ba, establishing the needs, 4 yeses na process instead of grabbing pages sa when was the last time your dreams come true. No?
Parang uban pa rin, ako na bilang.
Can you compare the process? That's why we're fast. You know, katong isubmit nga daily submission, almost every day ato kadaghang halin sa dynasty.
Every day.
Kung mag-cut off,
Every day.
times 4 ato kataas ang halin. Kung anak mo ka dun, ang halin. Yung anak kadaghan. We're fast because of simple idea. So, this is to create the need. Ani, to agree. Need. Grabe, usap na sentence.
Sa 2 years.
This
Dapat sa west.
logic. This is the final step. Why? Because this is the decision making. Closing is decision making portion. In short, di pa no-brainer na to ba? Anything you represent, ibutang din sa situation na no-brainer.
Correct. Ang bata kong balay.
Recruitment, grabe sa yun, guys. Muna mo butang tag recruitment skill na power. Pas power effective. Selling pas power effective. Combine both. Build team, kusog halin. Agas korta. Qualify tanan sa trips. Apat dapat. Gupdan ninyo kadali na kay gupdon.
20 minutes lang. Pag 5 minutes each.
15 minutes lagi. Grabe yun kadali. Grabe yun kadali. Kunya, weekly inyo ADD. Kung na kayo 5 recruits a week, that's 20 a month. That's 240 in 1 year. You know, ako mga ibang target nila, unit heads, sila Ray, sila Arvin Fiel. 100, 200 man ka manpower. We're not talking 30 manpower na. Wa na sa mong bokabularyo. 30 is a start. Amo ang mga target kanang mga blueprints na mo, 100, 200 man. Kunya mga BHS tag 1,000, wala may anang istorya anang 30-30. Depende lagi na sa inyong kuan. Kana bang na-set sa mind ba? So karon is time to go out with the one na set ni AXA sa inyong goal sheet. Grabe kagamay ang inyong goal sheet. Oy, MHP. Guys, usa ka halin naman sa producer. Kita bitaw mo top 3. 2.3 million, 1.8 million. Usa ram nakahalin sa usa ka buwan sa usa ka advisor. Di man to makadain short the blueprint AXA gave you, di makadato ninyo. You need to change it yun. Ayaw mo, nahimo man na ninyong cage good. You need to go out of that cage yun. Na mindset, mga mo lisod kayo. You know, the hardest thing to do is to change the mindset. Na mindset mo ana inyong goal sheet. So, are you up to the challenge? 15 in 15 days. Guys, let's break records here.
Yes.
If you can do 15 in 15 days, you'll be an annual awards, believe me. This is my new formula. Akong gipa-adapt ani si Justin ug kamo pa. Ako pa man i-discuss sa TV for our planning sa kuan para 2021 ba. This one ako maguning approve na doable. Saan to ko mga strategies pag-recruit? Wala lagi manidaghan storya. Ako ang magunto, akong buhatong pabalibaro na ko ang tao. Kibaw ko mayong ka nga di ka may mo sales talk, ana wa kay sales background pero kibaw ka nangita kog someone nga ako nangita someone nga nice sales background. I'm looking for someone nga once kasabot siya sa product na siya conviction. I just need someone to share this product sincerely. Di na kating mo. Wa ko time manana, you know. Tinud-anay, we always give time kung we see something of value. There's no such thing as no time. Walay tao no time. No. Unya na ko ing na wa kay oras para ni after ta magstorya. Wa pa ta magstorya ni balibad ka, for me, ma-hurt ko ana. Because imo kong gibalibaran as a person. I'm okay balibad ka basta after ta nagstorya. Kay meaning, nabalibad ka sa kung gi-propose nimo. But nibalibad ka o patang ka storya, if naka sa kong lugar, how would you feel? Anaon man, ayaw mo kadlupang ka. Anya, for me ba, prangka-prangka, gining negosyo ka. Pero it's time to move forward, guys. It's time to face your fear. Don't let anything stop you from achieving your dreams and goals in life. Everyone deserves to be successful, but very few chose to become successful. Gamay ra. Ang mga tao palabon ilang fear, palabon ilang discourage. Guys, we don't have time to be discouraged here, because you are the owner of your business here. Wa mo gatrabaho nga pwede mo mag-discourage. Tag-iya mo sa inyong negosyo sa AXA. Who do you want to be in AXA? Mo na akong tana. So for me, be a team. If you're doing AXA now, why not do it big time? Start with 15, maybe 30 in 1 month, or maybe 30 in 3 months, and then goal for 100 manpower. Ani na lang kung tanan ako ang ipa-analyze ninyo. Well, daghan man sa gyud manpower si Cheryl Ladisla, right? Let's use someone nga dili ta dynasty. Cheryl Ladisla, daghan manpower, performer. She's good. Unsa may lahi ni Cheryl ug ni ninyo? Is there anything na ani Cheryl Ladisla wala ninyo today? Guys, wala guys. Manpower. And manpower is just effort in recruitment. Why lamang si Cheryl Ladisla kaysa ninyo kung dili manpower? If you want to beat Cheryl Ladisla, na siya 70 ka manpower, recruit 90 manpower. Haros, lampaso. Mao ra man gyud na. How do you want to be a size of Tan Dynasty as a group? The answer is simple. Just recruit 1,000 manpower. Pareha na ta income karon dayon. Ana ra gyud na para nako. People wa gyud kasabot ang duwa dili lagi sa pag-unsaon paghalin. Kay yung unsaon paghalin ug unsaon pag-recruit di na ta magstorya ana. The game is unsa kadaghan imong tao. But mo na nga AXA manggod wala kay tag-ipit nga how to recruit, how to sell, and how to make our people sell. Wa kay tag-equip there. Mo na nga nahimo siya major concern of unit heads. Nahimo siya murag make it or break it, di ba? But if you know how to recruit and how to sell, and then you can JFW your people, wow, you have a business. Then atong storyahan din na how to do the business. Atong storyahan is how to achieve a certain level. Basta believe me guys, kung comply mo ani religiously, 2 years from now, more na inyo remember today. It's about 15 recruits in 15 days. Yan naman, kung maninuod mo, dili dyan mo masinso, if you do whatever it takes. Ang sasar?
Halos ang Coast Guard.
Bantay lang ko sila.
If you do whatever it takes,
Halos ay daw.
mo fail pa mo. Ako punta na ninyo today. If you do whatever it takes, mo fail pa ba mo? Wa ko'y nailhan tao ha, na ni do whatever it takes, and yet ni fail. Wala jud.
Siguro temporary.
Di ba?
Basta dili na jud basta.
Now, atong challenge is we have the temporary code challenge. But for me, magdato man yung kata. Let's not allow that to stop us. Let's not allow that to stop us. So yun ninyong sell. Try it. Malingaw jud mo. May mo, kapiha ka sayo mo maligya. Uy, mo nga, ang style na.
Master lang yun ba?
Kato, ana, drawing lang mo. Your way, Aksam way. Yan naman ko slice health deck. Sanda na to mo later. Health deck. Kailangan ko lang to isa yung Dungeon Ritso. So any question if you want before tama ko man. Unsa may yung mga grabbing challenge? Can you share it to me?
Answer na yung Sir John. First is, of course, recruitment because within the process ng what AXA taught us to do. So, you really call people, daghan kay mga litanya, daghan script.
Mga hiring corporate
Yes.
way.
Kaya lang
Yes.
ka, validate na.
Yeah. So,
Siguro kasi.
ayun na tayo kayo. Ako na rin.
So you have challenge in recruiting in an aspect wherein ang inyong i-reach out dili interested. Nga na.
Sir John, ang ako is, I go for, yun lang dyan ako mga personal friends because I want them kay na ang confidence, I'm confident, I know them as persons. Kanang mostly, mana sila, ay, kanang, kuan man says, dili mo ko maayo mo, istorya, dili mo ko, kay ba mo recruit, kay ba mo baligya. So, mana ko nilang, just like, kanang, just join lang, I will teach you. So, magdahil pa silang time. So, manang, butik dyan ko og time na magsige dyan ko buwat nila, magsige follow up. Kay I know, in the long run, mo, kung ano is na. Just like what Sarah did to me, na mayroon na siya na kung isa ka tuig. Kay I was in a call center before, and yeah, I thought nga, I'm in a call center, I'm okay. Yeah, nindot ako ang position diri, I'm okay. Nandot ako sulo, okay ra. So, akala ko ba wala may need. Dito na shift na akong life, nikalit lang nga na-fail ang kuan, personal life na ko, nipati na makapoy na niya na-pressure na ako sa work. Yeah, I needed somebody to talk to. Visit ko niya sa office niya. Tapos iskamyo. And ko says, pagkita na ko sa iyang kuan, dito 1.6 million. Baby ko, uy, unsa man ako million? Presenter ko, may million sa ako. Uy, sulo na ko, tag 30 mil, mauran. Yeah, what siya? Yan na ano ko niya, says, di pa na mauway. Middle up na ko, babe. Mauto, naghambog din ko dito sa amoang call center. Mauto, nabilan ako sila tanan. Idinida yung kadakuan.
Sige, we can end with objections sa recruitment kay I want you to go home na nanamoy power sa recruitment. So one objection is dili man ko maayo mo maligya.
Oh, di sila kay baligya. And then mahatlok silang istorya, something like that. But I am the kind push jud ko nila ba kay coach magud ko sa kuan. So, inana na siya, Sir John. I'm the kind na you can do it. Let me teach you.
Sige, ako matubag na namingon nga di ko may musel. Actually, honestly, I'm not looking for someone maayo musel. Because if may lang musel akong ipangita, di ko matawag nimo now. Manawag ko mga ahintis auto, ahintis real estate, kinaghan kayo. The reason itawag ko nimo because kanahan ko sa mong work ethic, ang kita ko nga sincere ka. When you are sincere, that's what I need. Because I want people in-enjoy nila, they will be very sincere. Because what we are selling here is sincerity. What we are selling here is care. You know, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Very important siya. So honestly, kani akong team gibuild, walay maayo mo sell. But everyone is a performer today. Because importante, sold out kasi mong ibaligya. You just need to share, you don't need to sell. Number one, I don't like sales talk. So, and number two, in the event di kay ka interested, let me tell you honestly, tanan akong star producers, including me, we all started by not being interested. Kaya nindot kayo na magamit na ninyo. Honestly, ako, di ko interested mo join insurance eh. Everyone, Joy, dili ganahan si Ann, dako kay no way. Di jud ko ng insurance. Everyone, believe me, in Tanay Nasi don't like to join insurance industry. But they ended up being a performer. So believe me, being interested is not a requirement. If you're not interested, it doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. Because believe me, 99% of the people in my team, performer, awardee, people that are committed lifetime, they all started by not being interested. Way matubag. Sa pa may mga objection ino na encounter para ma-seal na to tanan.
Sir John, most of my recruits mo, they prefer to have fixed income because they're on to kanang regular na work and they have kanang income good na every month.
Oh, I like that. Ano ni siya? Fixed income people na misconception. They thought fixed income is stable income. Agree? Believe me, small fixed income is not stable income. Big dili fixed income is more stable than fixed income. Number 1, imong income karon 30 mil. Times 12, that's 360. Guys, that can even guarantee you na for the rest of your life, you'll never have your dream car, you'll never have your dream house. 360,000 a year income. Did you ka-dream car, dream house, anak, believe me. Abtan kang 100 years old, di mo ka-dream car, dream house. Because always remember, fixed income is not equal to stable income. If you want to be rich, you need to be in a business that is scalable. What you missed today, what you failed to think today or consider today is your work hours. Let's not talk about income, no, ma-fix or ma-30 or ma-50 or 100. Let's talk about your work hours. Kay mao ra man ay muhatag nimong income, it's your work hours that translates to your salary. Your work hours, you will never have any way in your job today to increase that. No? Maybe the price per hour will increase, but your work hours will never increase. In AXA, you can increase your work hours. Ako, 1,000 ka-advisors. If they work 4 hours per day, I have 4,000 work hours. Kinsa may dato ng 8 hours or 4,000 hours. Bisang unsa ka dako mo sweldo 8 hours ra ka, di ka kapilig 4,000 hours. So for me, mao na siya ako ang ingon nga you don't even need to give up your fixed income. Because our business we design it to be part-time friendly. So isuwat ninyo ang word, you can use it all the time. Part-time friendly. Part-time friendly. So any more objection para mahumanta nga busog sa recruitment? Are you satisfied with the answer?
Yeah, super.
Now, with
Thank you,
mga
Walay
friends
internet?
sir dyan, nga ka naman na, ay, wala mang ko yung internet, wala gadget.
Well, kung hinga na, di sa mo recruit nila.
Nasa chino,
Moral ka ng,
if they want, maniwala sila, di ba?
you'll have a profile problem.
Um,
Yeah, you'll have a profile problem. Kanya, ang dili willing mo puhunan, ngayon ko nga, guys, you want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, maybe you want to be successful as me. Pila kung ipuhunan to earn. Yung mo puhunan exam 2,000, ako puhunan kani nga office 7.5 million. Ikaw, how would you expect to become successful if you don't face risk? Di ba? So, unsa pa may mga objection in recruitment? Sa imo ba eh?
One sir, usually the problem is with the IC exam. We're got a clear direction on when an exam or how to conduct the exam. So, manang onboarding process ko, wala lang LMS at nakaroon ko, exam na they're eager to earn na. But mag-gas lang mag-put down ang ilang.
Okay, Ramna, you have just to set the right expectation. And these things are things that we cannot control. But believe me, ano man siya is, kaning IC situation, wag ganin siya ni fall into a problem. wa siya ni fall into category bang una kay negosyo, this is a part of a serious business problem. Dili ba? This is just a temporary pause ba? And guys, if you wanna become rich, this is something very small. If you're gonna be affected in ani kagamya, di kam dato kay mas daghan pa mas kuya, mas lisod aning butanga. No, so don't allow yourself to be affected with these things. Ako, if na-affected mo, grabe impact to me kay 10M na wa stand dynasty ha, ang PBI. Katong November, wa may kaabot o wala ta kaabot og 30 kapin milyon. Kani naamoy matubag if moingon siya nga sa to ko objection na adi unsa pa yung mga inyong mga objection kaya nalimot ko sa kong ipangutana. Recruitment. Unya na ko mo appeal kung mo succeed akong friend nga ni appeal. Kamit kakasuay mo na.
Millennials.
You know, if you are to become successful ba, di ka pwede na yung anong mindset. No, I'm not even talking to you nga mo ni siyang answer na po para sa inyong mga recruitment. This is really even for us. If you are to become successful one day ba, you cannot base your future outcome sa historical failure sa laing taon. Do you think kung mo succeed inyong friend nga ni-appeal sa insurance industry mo succeed sa mo? Mo na mong pasabot? And do you think if mo fail sila, pasabot nimo mo fail sad ka? If para nimo mo fail ang lain, mo fail po ka, then believe me, you'll never become successful in your life. You know, ako ni join ko insurance industry, I will never accept in my life na ako ang outcome or ako ang future kanang projection will be based on the outcome of other people or it will be based on the failure of other people. Just the same way when I apply for AXA franchise. Everyone failed. Lisod kong AXA franchise. Tony Ruiz asked me, ngano mo sod man ka nga tanan ni fail? Iko to, di kong dawat anang rason. O pasabot ni mo 100% ang ni fail, it doesn't mean I will fail. If I have to become successful, if I want to become rich, I have to be I should be an exception to the rule. And I believe if I'll do whatever it takes, I'm gonna succeed. So believe me, Mr. Prospective Recruit, if mohuwat pa ka mo asinso ang imong kauban, believe me, you're not gonna be successful. Number one, if mo fail siya, para nimo mo fail ka. If mo succeed siya, it doesn't guarantee that you will also succeed. You'll end up nowhere. For me, you have to do it. If your friend fails, it doesn't mean you will fail. You'll never know until you try. So, satisfied? Sa pa may mga objection recruitment. Lisod, ibaligya insurance. Kasuway mo na, di ko na insurance, kilisod kinibaligya. Ha? Ako, sayo na kayo na nako tumagon. The reason I joined insurance because si Boko lisod ibligya. That is in fact the reason I joined. Honestly. Because naka-realize man ko that time na doing easy things pay you small. It's in doing difficult things nga ma-rewarded kang dako. If I continue to do easy things, di ko maka-earn og dakong kwarta. Because nobody pays big amount for doing easy things. And believe me, ang kanang lisod, if you know how to do it, will become easy. Diba? And for me ba, I like it that it's hard. Because if it's easy, lisod yapon. Because in this world, there's nothing easy. Ano ni siya? Products easy to sell is still hard to succeed. You know why? Products sayon ibaligya, daghan mamaligya, and then lisod ibaligya, kay daghan kompetensya. Product lisod ibaligya, gamay ra ganan mamaligya. So all you need to do is develop the skill. If you have the skill, it becomes easy. So for products sayon ibaligya, daghan mabaligya, daghan competitor, and then you cannot do anything when it comes to competition. Real estate, masayon isay, kuno. Pero ang nag-real estate na kay halin. One every quarter, one every 6 months. Why? Because the process in real estate seems to be easy. Bali sa insurance. Real estate, murag sayon kay when you call, bisita ha ko showroom. Sige, anak ko kay naikaon niya. I wanna daydream. End of the day, na-close. Na-close. Bottom line, ang Chinese, resulta. Nabay resulta, away resulta. Feeling productive. Site visit. Na ini ato showroom, bisihan ako, madato na ko kay productive cake ko, but it's fake. Feeling productive. Insurance, harder ang process. When you call, mga puno o balibad, pero tubag ra ang answer. But closing is easier. After you talk na, kana discuss, halin. So, process harder, closing easier, insurance. Real estate process easier, closing harder. Mo na nga ako, grabe eh. So kana, mo na akong tubag na maingon nga lisod ibaligya ang insurance. Kay mo na actually ni appeal ko kay tungod lisod. Kay sa butang nga sayon daghan kompetensya. Oy, dili lagi ma-put down, bulletproof. Bulletproof imong negosyo unsa pa man pariha sa cap. No, we're not like cap. Di ba? You know man nga we're registered sa IC, we need exam. And then the blueprint of CAP is it's a pre-need company. And pre-need focuses on high returns. And for you to give high returns, you need to invest your money in higher risk investment. AXA is an insurance company, global company. If ever you're afraid to invest in insurance or to join an insurance industry, believe me, wa man gani insurance company nga na-bankrupt. Wa ka kadungog na insurance run. Name me be, one insurance company nagsira. Wa man labot mga kap because those are not insurance company. Nanirado day si PhilAm, Sun Life, Manulife, ProLife, AXA Life, Pioneer, Insular. Wa. These are the insurance company. And why will you trust banks versus compared to insurance company nga pila na kabuk bangko na nanira? Sa itong mga bangkuha, mga rural banks, mga wealth, sa to mga itong mga anak ba? Kadakang nasirado. Sali kag bangko nga daghang nasirado niya insurance. Why nanirado? Maingon na nung ka risky.
Sir John, kanang natoy sa Zamboanga atong Prudential, nag-close do sila sa ilang area.
Because Prudential is a pre-need.
Pwede siya.
That's why ang ProLife, napugos o pangalan o ProLife because there's a Prudential nga pre-need.
So,
Prudential plans na.
Dili sila related.
ProLife is ProLife.
Okay.
Prudential siya sa gawas. Pro-life siya here because na-prudential nga na pre-need. Prudential plans. Yes, prudential plans na dili na pro-life. Walay insurance company nagsira. So kana may fixed income, lisod baligya insurance. So mo na para ko ba guys, basta equip mo ani recruitment skill, activation skill. Wow. Doble itong haling. So, challenge 15-15. And guys, suwayin ninyo bisag mag-apat dapat mo this month. Ma-amaze mo. And enjoy using the ideas. So, that's it. One more question.
So John, what do you advise also?
Sure, wag yung problema.
Kato ganingan na if na I'm in zone because na ano po yung mga kuan ko, mga resource na single lang din sila. Pwede ba kung isip ko ang ko? Yeah. Would it be okay or would you okay nga palang if mo advice ko nila nga, I'll give you ultimatum or sa man or mo na lang ko nila nga